Look a little, I don't know, a little ashy. Hold on, folks. Oh, Lord. Okay, it looks a little bit clearer. All right, folks. We won't be struggling much longer. I got my camera waiting on my laptop, and then we're gonna get some things going. But in the meantime, we're gonna continue to go live right here with the Motor Mouth on Friday nights right here on YouTube. I thank you all for joining me. I give you guys a little bit of time to get in the room because we got a lot to cover tonight. I'm waiting on Crystal. Crystal, I know she's going to get me. I copied your email address completely wrong, so I was unable to send out the link. Crystal, drop your email address. I wrote your email address down wrong. I think I missed some of the O's. I apologize. Write your email address again so I can send the link out to you. I'm like, this lady is really going to tear me up. I am so sorry. That's my fault, Crystal. You got write your email address down again. I mean, just put it in the chat so I can copy it real quick. How many O's are in Broomer? I copied it wrong. I'm sorry. We're waiting on my other guests to get here, and I'm waiting on Crystal to give me that email address again. Type it in the chat real quick. I'm sorry. That's my fault this time. Once Crystal gives me the email address, she'll be in the box, and we will get started on some very serious topics tonight. We got a lot to cover. It's 4 O's. Okay, I know I had messed it up. All right, Broomer. Give me just a second. Got to get my guests in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. MER at. Okay, is Broomer at iCloud.com? Is that right? Is that right? Broomer at iCloud.com. All right, folks. I may disappear for a second. I got to get my guest here. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can still see me when I'm typing, but let me get my guest in the room. It's really quite simple. It just takes a second if I have that email address. 1, 2, 3, 4 MER at iCloud.com. Did I send the link? One, two, three, 4. Okay. All right. I just sent that link out to you. Crystal, we are ready when you are. We got 4 people in the room. I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Once you come in the room, all I need you to do is to go up to the top and hit that thumbs up just one time for the night. It's equivalent to doing the power taps on TikTok, but much easier because you only have to do it one time. So please tap that thumbs up as you're coming in the room. There we go, Crystal. And you just showed how easy it is to join the box. Look at Crystal. Crystal got her Cleopatra wig on tonight.
I just got in. I went to a little gathering.
Walk like an Egyptian.
I took my braids out.
We have 23 people in the room. I need you guys to come on in the room and just hit that thumbs up for me real quick. I thank you all for joining me over here on the YouTube side. You guys will quickly understand that there's a lot more freedom over here than there is over in TikTok land. So I thank you all for joining me. Please let me know if you want to come up in the box, and you can be ready. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to point in the opposite direction. It's kind of weird. But if you want to join,
Am I pointing right?
You got it. You got it right.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Yeah, so that's the crazy part. You have to point in the opposite direction. So if you want to join me, we'll be happy to rotate the boxes throughout the night. The only thing you have to do is just drop your email address down in the chat and let me know you want to come up, and we'll pull Crystal down for just a moment and bring you up, and you can add to the conversation just like you would if we were on the other side. We got 35 people in the room. I need you guys to do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up as you're coming in the room. We'll shout you out. I do read all the comments, and we're going to get this show started because we got a lot of ground to cover. All right. Let me shout a few of you all out. Thank you. Hello, I'm new, the chill dude too. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Marquise. I am president and CEO of the Motor Miles. We get together each and every Friday night right here on YouTube to discuss various issues of the day. Tonight is a full show. We got some heavy topics for you guys, so put on your seatbelts. This motor mouth is probably not going to stop for the next couple of hours. Again, everybody's welcome here. And if you want to join me in the box, all you got to do is to let me know down here. I'll take your email address and send you out the link, and then we'll rotate the box to give everybody the opportunity to come in the room. Whoa, somebody's sending hearts. I didn't know you could do that over here.
Oh
You see
yeah,
that?
I saw that.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, the third week. Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, I just fell in love. I'm happy to hear that, Bradley. I've been in love since the seventh grade. Me and my wife been together since the seventh grade. We are celebrating. We'll be 20 years of marriage at the end of this year. So I know a little bit about love. It's always a beautiful thing, especially when it's brand spanking new.
New.
So
Yes.
I'm happy for you. I hope you. I wish you both all the best. All right, I did. I got you. You did what? What did you do, Khalil? And I
Hi for her.
apologize for mispronouncing anybody's names as well.
So what happens, Marquise? For some reason, on YC, when you put it in the chat, it takes a minute because you was telling me. So my last name is Broomer, but because my daughter has an iCloud, I had to use four O's, but it's really two O's. But I
Okay.
use four O's for my email.
Okay. I knew when I typed it, I'm like, I know this is not enough. Oh, she's going to tear me up, but it worked out all
I
right.
was listening to you the whole time. I was typing it in, but I guess it takes a minute for you to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are ready tonight. I'm just going to call you Cleo for the rest of the night.
Oh, I took my braids on, had to my little wig on.
Cleopatra.
I had went to a little gathering.
Cleo, call me. All right, thank you all for tapping that thumbs up as you're coming in the room. I appreciate you all. We got a lot of stuff to cover. I don't know if you every one of these subjects is pretty heavy, so I'm not even sure where we want to begin.
Mm.
Um, okay, let's talk about Tantiana. I think this will be a good. I mean, they're all heavy, but this one will be a nice icebreaker for those that are new to what we do over here.
Okay.
If you guys are not familiar with Tantiana, Tantiana is a woman out of Texas. She is 23 years old. She was dating a man. His name was Giovanni. She'd been dating this man. She decided to go through his phone. She went through his phone and discovered that there were text messages from another woman. Rather than break up with the man, she confronted him over the last couple of days. She confronted him outside of the apartment that he lived in with his mama. He was working at Amazon. He was a decorated not Vietnam, but a decorated veteran from the army, and she chose to unalive the man because of text messages from another woman in his phone. We got to talk about this thing.
Let's talk about it.
23 years, and she left him in the street. And it was people that were passing by in a car that discovered him. Just like that. Text messages. This was not her husband. This was not her fiance. They did not have kids. They had no ties other than the bedroom. And you chose to end this man's life because of text messages from another woman on the phone. Crystal, I'm so happy to have a woman here. Could you give me your perspective? What goes through the mind of a woman that decides to take a man's life over text messages? Has it ever been that serious for you?
It's been serious for me to snap and yell. Okay, let me back it up.
Okay.
When I was younger, I was cheated on. Well, you know who. We talked about it.
Yes.
But as far as going that deep, and I was young, probably like her age and probably younger, 22, 21.
Thank you, Khalil.
Going that deep,
So did you fight? Did you strike the man? What? Okay, let's talk about it. The first time you discovered your man was cheating, what did you do? How did you
well,
know what was
I was gonna bust the window.
I bust
I
the
bust the
windows out your
windows.
car.
Why I was thinking that in my head. I bust his car window. Like I said, I was
Amen to
young.
that. B. Paris says not to take a person's life over a text. I know we're gonna get there, but I want to know. I've never been cheated on. Praise
I
God.
bust the window.
I've been with my wife. My wife was my first girlfriend. I've never been cheated on, to my knowledge. So I don't know. I don't know what
No,
to
you haven't been cheated on.
hey, you never know. I gotta put the caveat there. To the best of my knowledge, I've never been cheated on. So the first time you got cheated on, what went through? What did you walk in on it? You got to walk us through this thing. How did you
Oh
discover
no,
you were
no,
being
no!
cheated on?
I heard about it, and then the girl that was dealing with him. Remember name earrings back in the day?
Oh yeah.
She had his name in them, so it was like that's her man, not mine. And we already had children.
Okay.
So I see this girl at the park. We used to have park. We used to have a park. It was called Park Night, and everyone would go out. They would have a DJ and all that. And I had been heard about it, but to see her with the name earrings on, I was shocked.
Okay.
So I didn't do nothing to her. I went to him,
Perfect.
and
And I like that. I want to pause there because I'm so thankful that you said, oh, pointing the wrong way. I'm so thankful that you said that because there are so many women that go after the other man or the other woman in those situations. And I'm telling my daughter this now. I mean, she's old enough to date, but she still hasn't found anybody to date. Like it's
right,
not
she
working.
probably has
And I'm
friends.
she's very very picky, and I'm very happy about that. But I tell her all the time that that a man, another woman owes you nothing. When you're in
No,
a relationship, whenever you get into a relationship, that man owes you everything. Another woman owes you nothing. So if that man is cheating with that woman, you need to take that up with your man. You never take it up with the other woman because she literally doesn't owe you anything.
and my friend was like, snatch about her ear. Do this, that. I said, I'm not doing that. They said
Correct.
snatch the earrings out her ear. Do this, do that. Mind you, we're young. This was
Mm-hmm.
years ago.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm not doing that. So he didn't answer the door. He must wasn't there. I bust the windows out his car.
You bust the windows out of his car. What kind of car
The
was it? I
back
gotta
window.
ask. I gotta ask. What kind of car was it?
It was a Honda Accord 2005. But it
Ooh,
had rims and the tinted windows and
yeah.
back in the day they just
Hondas was it.
yeah. Hondas are good cars, but
You
anyway, he had
burst the
tinted
windows out this
windows.
man car.
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie.
What did he do? How did he retaliate at all?
He 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 looked for me. He said I was gonna pay for it, but I didn't.
Oh
No, he didn't
wow.
do nothing. He knew he was wrong.
Okay.
He knew he was wrong. But
So
back to
did
her,
you all get back together? Obviously, you got back
well,
together.
you know that we got yeah, we did. Remember I
Oh,
told you I left, came back, and you said why you wasn't married yet? And
right. So okay. So the second time, how did you discover the second time that he was cheating?
oh yeah, it was somebody else.
How did you find out about it?
She was coming out the house.
Say what now?
She was coming out the house.
You saw her coming out of the house.
I was coming, and she was going.
Oh my God.
But I was supposed to be there another time. I just happened to get there earlier. So I actually caught her coming out the house. And see, this one knew about me. Everybody really knew about me, but the other girl with the name earring, she said she had no idea. She thought we wasn't together, but this one knew about me. So yeah, me and her got into a little whatever, whatever, whatever. But we didn't fight. I think, I can't remember. She got in the car with her friends, but I was trying to fight her. I'm not gonna lie. Because she knew, like, we live in a small city. So people knew. Like Crystal and Buki, Crystal, everybody knew. So she knew. So she was being sneaky and he was being sneaky. I was supposed to be there at a certain time, but I got there early. And when I got there, she was coming out.
Okay.
So it's almost like they had it planned like, oh, she ain't gonna be here for a little bit. You can come over and when she get here, you won't even be here. So I felt played, betrayed. I was hurt.
Okay. So you tried to
But
fight her.
Yeah, I tried to fight her. She got in the car, or whatever. So I go in there with him. I threw whatever was on his dresser, powder, deodorant. We was fighting. Well, I was fighting. He wasn't fighting me.
Okay.
I was fighting him. Threw everything off his dresser, whatever. He tried to calm me down. I didn't, and I think I ended up leaving.
Wow.
But to unalive,
Yeah, that's the. I want to get to that. I want to get to that. The thing
and I done
about
been in
it
some crazy stuff, and I was mad, but I can't see myself that mad.
that you would take a life,
Yeah.
and y'all had kids. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
yeah. At least you
Three.
guys had a
We had
real
three.
connection.
You
This was
remember I
just
was
somebody she was sleeping with. I'm like,
15,
how do you?
16, and 17. You
Yeah,
remember?
how do you get to the point where you would take somebody's life over some text messages? Okay, now here's the thing. I want to, and I said it in my video
And
that
I
I put.
caught him. So imagine me, I caught him. So I couldn't imagine in its 10 million years. Well, I was trying to hurt him, but I never would cross my mind to try to unalive him. But I
Okay,
was trying to hurt him. But now I'm thinking about it, I was young. If I would have hit him in the head the wrong way, or
potentially, absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
that now I'm thinking about it, that could have happened.
You're right,
But
Paris. She caught both of them.
that would have been like, what's the word for that? Manslaughter?
No, that would have been first degree unalive.
No, not if I didn't do it intentionally.
Oh, okay, but
If I didn't do it intentionally, it would have been manslaughter. Like
yeah,
we was
that's
just
true. That's
fighting
manslaughter.
and he fell, and
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
that's true.
manslaughter.
That's true. That's true.
But for me to straight shot, like
Yeah,
I
she
wouldn't even
did
think
it.
I
She
wouldn't even
did it
think
with.
like that.
She did it. It was intentional on her part. So she's.
So
I think.
so I didn't read it. So for sure she did it intentionally.
Mhm.
It wasn't a
Yes.
fight and hit him in the head by
No, she claimed in the court documents that he grabbed her jacket, but she also said he grabbed her jacket, but didn't cause any injury to her at all. And then she pulled out the piece and pew pewed
from
him
him
5 to
grabbing her
6
jacket.
times for grabbing her jacket.
No, she went over there intentionally. She was mad
Absolutely,
and she didn't want the person to have him. So she probably was thinking, I don't know what she was thinking, but in her head,
I can't have you. Nobody will.
thank you.
I hear that all. I hear that often. But the thing about it, it's it. What did you get? What did you truly gain out of that? You're in prison for perhaps the rest of your life. He is gone away from this world, so you can't be with him no more. And my
You
thing
messed up
is
so many people's lives. His family, your family. Like, look at all the people affected from this.
correct,
It's
correct.
sad.
And I just hold on. We got, and I'm almost certain this wasn't the first text message.
Text
And I
message.
was trying to
I
get
was
there,
reading that
Paris.
too.
I was trying to get there, Paris. If you're to the point where you're checking his phone, then you already know he's cheating on you. I will say this as somebody that has been married about to be 20 years. I have never checked my wife's phone.
Amen.
Never.
Oh, I wish my friend was here right now.
I have never checked her
I'm gonna
phone.
go get my friend's phone.
I have
I just told my friend stop doing that.
I have never checked her phone. And I guess it's that old school way of looking at
Yeah, you
life.
don't do
If you
that.
look for something, you're going to find it.
Find
Number
something.
one. And the God that
And you
I
might find
serve,
something you don't like.
correct. And the God that I serve says that I'm going to reveal everything that's done in the dark shall come to light. So if you are cheating on me, it's going to be revealed without me having to go and hunt for it. But
Like
if
we
if
said.
I've gotten to the point in life where I'm having to hunt through your phone, then the trust is no longer there to begin with, and I feel like this relationship is already over. So that
Amen.
is where I could not get with her to begin with. If you're to the point where you're checking this man's phone, you know he ain't no good. Leave him.
That's what she just said. She said, if you have to do all that, it's time to go.
Thank you, V Paris. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button because I like everything you're saying down here in these
Exactly.
comments.
It's
Please
time to
subscribe to
go.
me over here. I want to see you more. And please, if you want to come up
Come
tonight,
up.
you're
I
more
was
than
gonna say,
welcome.
come
Just
up.
let me know.
Yes.
Everybody's welcome to come up in the chat. Just let me know down here, and we'll get it done. We
Because
got
we have a lot
24
to talk
people in the
about.
room. What I need you guys to do is to hit that thumbs up for me to show your love and support for the motor mouths, because that's what we do here each and every Friday night here right here on YouTube. So getting tongue tied. I apologize, but that is just the way I feel about that thing, Crystal. If the trust is gone, I can't be with you if I can't trust you. And I commend you for staying with your man for as long as you stayed.
I know.
Oh, here we go. We got a troll tonight. That means we're doing good. Hispanics for Trump. That is wonderful. But Trump is
You want
deporting you
some
guys
attention?
already. So congratulations.
Yes. Thumbs up to you, buddy.
Congratulations, LP. I hope your family doesn't get deported.
Because I just seen the family get deported, and the guy was so upset because he grew up in that neighborhood, and that was his childhood store. He was so upset. He just happened to be a landlord in that neighborhood. He went back to that neighborhood that he grew up in and bought like two properties. He just happened to be there that day at
Yeah.
one of his properties. So he's looking, he starts recording. They're bringing the people out that had his store over 20 something years,
Yeah.
not bothering nobody.
Yeah.
And guess what? FP took them out.
Mm-hmm.
They had
LP, listen,
trucks.
we don't mind trolls over here. To me, it keeps the conversation interesting, and we're able to take some comedic breaks from some of the serious topics that we're handling tonight. If you want me to
Exactly.
continue to read your trolling comments, I do need you to hit that thumbs up for me, though. I won't continue to read your comments unless you're going to hit that thumbs up button. So once you hit that thumbs up button, you're welcome to troll the rest of the night. Everybody's welcome over here at Motor Miles.
And sorry to get off the subject, but that guy was upset. They came, I guess what it's called. Am I allowed to say ice on here?
He says no Valley Viegras. Okay, is that could you say that in English for me, sir? No habla español. Okay.
What?
could you give it to me in English, sir?
Like, what is he saying?
I don't
But
know.
anyway, make a long story short, he said he can remember, and they took his thing off Facebook. They took his whole thing off Facebook. You can't even find it no more.
Oh
He
wow.
recorded them taking them people out their store.
Hmm.
But guess what?
Good
And
luck.
you're
Good
happy for
luck to
that,
you and your
sir? It was
family,
one of your
LP.
peoples.
Because I look, we
It was
all
one of
gonna
his
suffer, but
peoples.
he said what he was gonna do, and he's making it happen for your community as well. So good luck with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of your peoples. He said cowards have hard time being bold.
Oh, they do. They absolutely do. I love V Paris. I just absolutely appreciate you being here tonight. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to you. Okay, so let's get back on topic now that with the trolling is has commenced.
Happening. Okay.
Yes. So, Crystal, yeah, unaliving. There's no way. I would never take a person's life for cheating on me. I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? And again, I've been married 19 years, but if my wife cheated on me, guess what? You don't deserve me, and you're gonna reap what you sow. So
So hold up.
I'm gonna walk away. You're gonna have to explain that to our babies how this family was torn apart. You chose to tear this family apart. And listen, I'm not a very forgiving person either. So if you cheat on me, you're only going to cheat once because I know I'm never going to be able to look at you the same. You know what I mean? And anybody, I feel like anybody that's been cheated on, once you, this
Thank
is
you,
the
whoever that
this
is.
this is the
LA.
she does look beautiful. This is the way I
Thank
describe.
you.
This is the way that I describe. Is that Tina Marie? This
Thank
is the
you.
this is the way that I describe cheating.
Okay.
I have a glass, and I look at this beautiful glass, and then I throw it in the air and allow it to hit the ground and shatter. If I sit there long enough with enough glue, I can put that glass back together perfectly and be able to drink out of it again. But when I hold it up to the light, you're gonna always see
See them
those cracks.
cracks.
That's the
I
way I
like that.
describe a relationship. Oh, it's determined. All right, all right, all right. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey,
I knew it was some family. I knew it was some family in the room. How are you guys? I didn't know you guys could do the hearts down there. I don't. How are you guys doing that?
I seen it the other week. I'm trying to tell you, it's something you hit,
What are you guys doing to get the
and
hearts to
it
show
makes
up
your
on the
levels
side?
up.
I don't know, but keep it up. I appreciate it. But yes, that's the way
No,
I
it makes your
describe.
levels up of the likes.
Okay. That
Lord.
that that that's the way I describe a relationship. That glass is completely beautiful, crystal clear until you drop it. And you can put, and there are people that can get over it. You know what I mean, and continue to drink out of that glass. I am simply not one of those. Press the
Okay.
circles that has the heart. What circles?
See, I don't think we see them because we on
Maybe I
live.
don't see it because
But
I'm
I
hosting.
but I saw it when I wasn't on here.
I have no clue. All right, but thank you for the information, Roblox. But yeah, that's the way I describe relationships is through trust. So for me, like I said, I've been with my wife so long. If she were to cheat on me, I would never be able to trust her again. I wouldn't even attempt to put that glass back together. I would
I got a
just sweep
question
up
for
the
you.
fragments and put it in the trash. That would be it. That would be it for us. Uh,
So you would so listen, just say I'm not saying it would happen. You saying you would never. Just say if it was a conversation.
Say that again. Oh, I like that. You mean like emotional cheating?
Yes, because it's different kind of cheating.
Okay. Now to me, I could consider. I don't consider emotional cheating. Well, I know there's a form of cheating that as emotional. For me, it would be the physical cheating that would be a lot more problematic for me. You know what I
I
mean?
think that's what a lot of
I
people
think I could get past you having conversations on the phone with somebody else. You know, I would be hurt. You know what I
hurt.
mean? But
But
I think I
when
think
you
we
want to
can
talk
work
about it
on
to
that.
patch it up,
What's that?
when you want to talk about it to patch it up.
Say that again. Oh yeah, we can. I think we can talk through that. But when you get to the physical act, no, absolutely not.
So
There's no way.
so I would like to know what was in that text to make her rage like that.
I don't know. I have no clue what the I searched long and hard, but I could not find
They're not gonna put it out
anything.
into the trial.
Yeah, I could not find what was actually in the text messages. But I mean, but what can be said that would be enough to justify taking somebody's life?
Well, first of all, she seen the text. She went over there armed. So it's gonna be like what's the word? She went over there intentionally knowing what she was doing. Cause why was you strapped to go confront your boyfriend about a text?
Correct.
So you was ready. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like I say, went
She
over
was
there with the
strapped.
intention. She already knew, she already had the
Yeah,
evidence that she needed.
she was strapped. She went
It was
over there
definitely
prepared.
premeditated. Thank you for that. That's the word we're looking for,
That's what I was. Yep.
Tasha. It was definitely premeditated, most definitely.
Cause she was strapped. So they're gonna bring all this up in her trial.
Hmm.
Like, why did you come over there with? Like, why did you go over there strapped? You knew what you was doing. Soon he grabbed your coat. You did that. So you think that is gonna hold you up for not doing life now? He grabbed your coat probably because you was going wild. He was trying to calm you down. I don't know.
Determined say it was probably little to nothing. I'm pretty sure it was nothing. It
That's what
probably
I
was
said.
nothing. And like I say, I'm cynical.
I done
I would
caught
think,
somebody
what if it
red-handed.
was somebody that was just playing? You know what I mean? Or even just casually flirting. You know what
I
I
was going to say
mean?
that. People flirt all the time on the internet.
People flirt all the time.
On the internet, people flirt, inbox you. You ignore it.
Absolutely.
You ignore
Oh
it if you're in
no,
a
they did.
relationship.
That was a great question, Paris. No, they had no children. They were not married. They were not engaged. They had no children. She was 23. He was 28. He was living with his mama, working at Amazon.
Hold up. So they didn't have no children? I thought somebody said they had one.
They
No
had,
children, not engaged. So this was just her boyfriend.
this is literally just her boyfriend.
Okay, okay. I, oh, wow.
Yep, just that
On
simple.
Facebook, somebody said they had a child.
I didn't see it. No, I saw
No,
nothing
you
about
know
a
how people
child.
just say stuff?
Yeah,
Maybe they just
absolutely.
thought that. Wow.
No children. No children.
So
Oh
she could
no,
have
and
easily
Paris,
walked. She could have
I
easily
didn't see that
walked
he had any
away.
kids either.
She could have
No,
easily walked away and just left him alone. No more connections. You're
just that
not
simple.
engaged. You have a child. Y'all don't live together. You're young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Walk away.
Oh, I like that. Folks are messing with others, not knowing their mental status. But here's my thing. I'm
I
not a
don't know about
proponent
that.
for casual sex to begin with, or even casual dating. I'm opposed to all those things. I feel like when you date, especially in your 20s, you should be dating with potential. You know what I mean? Not just hopping from bed to bed or going from person to person. That's just me. Like I say, we go together. I'm just old fashioned that way.
That's how I
I
was. And look,
yeah,
I got me 3 babies. I
yeah.
was young when we go together.
That was a very good question, Paris. But no, we didn't. I couldn't find anything to even suggest that he had children at all. We got 18 people in the room. Please hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in. Welcome to Motor Miles Live. I'm here every Friday night. Um, for a couple
In the
hours.
hearts.
And anybody that wants to come up, just let me know. Just type in "let
When you
me
get
up,"
tired of
and
me,
we
you
will
can
be
just come
happy to
up.
let you up. You're more than welcome to join me in the box to have this
Exactly. Lee
conversation.
said
We're going to
she
be
took.
changing subjects throughout the night. Well, we got this is just one of many. If you guys want me to circle back or you want to add anything to it, let me know and we can. Uh, Crystal doesn't think the girl had mental issues. You don't
I
think
didn't
so?
say. I didn't say she didn't. I don't know.
You don't think you got to be a little bit crazy to unalive somebody for text messages?
But hold up. I didn't say she didn't. I said I don't know. I
Clint, I
said
mean,
she came over there strapped. She came over there strapped. So in her mind, she knew something was going to go down. Otherwise, why would you go strapped?
it's premeditated. That don't make you crazy.
Yeah, I never said she wasn't crazy.
I think she was nuts.
Basically, I'm saying she's crazy.
So
If you
I'm
go somewhere,
saying she's nuts. You gotta be nuts to do something like that.
she is. But is the law going to see her at that? Does she have any of those on her paperwork? She could be
Oh, Kia says she would like to come up. All right, Kia. Oh,
okay, Kia.
okay, hold on, Kia. This is all I need you to do. In order to come up, I need an
Let me
email
show
address
her.
from you, and then I'll send a link, and then you just go to your email box and hit the link, and then you'll magically pop up in the box. So in the chat, type out your email address. But listen to me. When you type your email address, do not motor mouth. That's Sonya. That's one of my very
Hey,
first motor
Tanya.
mouths. Good to see you. When you type in your email address, do not use a period. Say spell it out dot.com or dotcom. So whatever your email address, if it's happy, it's happy dotcom. That's the way you have to do it in order for me to see it.
And if it's an at, you can put at. You
You
can't
can
put
put the
dot.
at there, but you cannot put the actual period. So happy at dot or happy at yahoo dotcom. I hope that makes sense. So we'll give
I
you a
think
minute to
I
get
think
that
Kia
get that
probably
email
knows.
address up, and then I'll send that link out to you and bring you right on up, and you could be my second guest of the night. We got several topics that we're
Also,
going to
Kia,
discuss that,
follow
that we're
him
going to
on
going to
TikTok.
discuss tonight, and I'm about ready to change topics unless you have more that you want to add to the existing topic. Either way is fine with me. So we're waiting on that email address, Miss Kia.
It takes a minute. Also, Kia, follow my brother on TikTok.
Yes, I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. I want you to hit that subscribe button if this is your first time seeing me, and subscribe to me at TikTok as well. Faith and Bishop too. I'm the same everywhere. Everything that I discuss here on YouTube, there's a TikTok for, and oftentimes the TikToks I do migrate over here as well. I've been a little lazy this week, so a few of them are missing, but they eventually make their way over to YouTube as well. So I'm here every Friday night. This is my team, the Motor Miles. We get together and we have good conversations about any and everything. Yeah, this is the first topic, Sonia. We're talking about Tantiana, the woman from Texas that unalived her boyfriend because of text
Text
messages that she
messages.
discovered in his phone. We got 11 people in the room. I need you guys to hit that thumbs up button while you're here. That sends me out on the algorithm and lets YouTube know that there's a great conversation going on and that they need to send some more people over here so they can figure out that I'm here. Yeah, so
Also,
thank you for
send
your
the
time.
hearts. I see the hearts. Don't
And
forget the
thank you all for
hearts.
sending those hearts and tapping and letting us know that you're enjoying the conversation thus far. Kia, what happened to you? No, I do not see your email
No,
address.
you did it
Where is
wrong.
it?
Let me tell her, Marquise.
Okay, listen
So Kia,
carefully.
so basically, whatever your email is, just don't use dots. You have to use the word dot. The symbol at you can use. Just don't use dot. That's it. You have to
Try it
use
again.
DOT. That's it.
Yeah, you have to spell it out in order for it to show up
So
here.
that's why we can't see it because you did it
That's what, yeah,
incorrectly.
we can't see it if you put the dot there. It won't show. So you have to spell it out. So if it's happy at, you can go happy at symbol, iCloud, DOTCOM. That's the way you have to do it. Oh yeah, Sonia, it's on my page. I covered it. That particular video did not go viral, and you probably didn't see it because I had two viral videos back to back. One of them hit 1.3 million views, and the other one was right behind it. It was at like 600, almost 700,000 views. So because I
Mm-hmm.
had back to back viral videos, pretty much every video that I put up after that did not fare as well, and that's pretty typical when you have viral moments. So that's probably why you didn't see that particular video, but it's definitely on the page.
It is.
Yeah. No, Kia, we still don't see it.
I wish I could show her because I remember we had this issue
Okay. Oh,
on.
oh yeah, and I can't type, so yeah.
Can you
All
write
right,
it?
well, I'll write it out. Let me give you. I'm going to give
Hold
you an
up, Kia.
example.
Kia,
This is the hardest part with people. You have to spell it out. Yeah.
it's your email.
Hold on. And you guys are making me lose my topics. No, no,
So hold
no.
on, because a lot of people was messing up, and I'm the
You
slow one
have to
here,
spell it out,
and
Kia.
I got it.
We're gonna be patient. It's taking people a lot, taking people time to understand it.
No, no,
It took
no.
Crystal
I
a
think
moment
you're
as
explaining
well.
too much. All you have to do, whatever your email is, do not use the symbol dot. You have to spell dot out. That's it. That's it. You just cannot use the symbol dot. That's it. That's the best way of explaining it. Somebody said I'm gonna give her an example.
Happy at
And look, yours
Gmail
is so backwards on
dot
here.
com. That's where you
That's
have to do it.
but look,
Somebody,
it's
okay, Sonia's
backwards.
gonna give you an example.
She said I did. You couldn't possibly.
It did. We didn't. You couldn't have done it because I don't. Sonia's about to demonstrate for
Well,
you,
try to do it regular and see what happens.
and you know that's not gonna work.
I thought this didn't work on TikTok. We never did it on here. Oh no, I just did mine. That's how you got mine. Duh.
Right.
Didn't I do? I'm all slow.
Correct. Because I didn't have your
Yeah,
email
cause
when
you
we
was like,
started.
"You gonna
Right.
kill me? You gonna kill me?"
Right. Right.
And I
Right.
did mine on here. Where's mine at? I
It's
have to
way
go
up at
all
the
the way
top. We've had
down.
quite a few messages since then. It's way
Mine
up
is
at the
on
top.
here
Yeah, hers is at the top of the show. I had to do hers when we started.
because he forgot how many O's. Like,
I did. I did. I
but
certainly forgot the
I
O.
would
I
love to
forgot
hear
to.
from Kia. She's a new member, so let me see how. Somebody said they're gonna show her example.
We're waiting
Oh,
on
you just
Sonia's
did.
example to come up. I hate that it won't let me type, but as a host, it will not let me type.
And I can't even type the
You can't
show.
type either because you're in the box.
No, yeah.
All right, folks, we're waiting on Kia to get that email over to us. In the meantime,
Yep.
I got to get
And
back
leave
to my
my
show notes
next
because
subject. If we're gonna
I
go back to that, we will. What's the next subject? I'm gonna heat my sausage up. I
oh,
gotta
where's
heat
my
this up
show?
because my
I'm sorry,
chicken
you guys
is
made me
brown.
lose my show notes. Hold on. I can't. I put it. Can you see it? No, Sonia, we can't see yours either. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it this way.
But how
Let's
did you
just
see
separate
mine?
it. Let's give the beginning of your email address without the at symbol. So give me everything before the at symbol. Just type that first,
But how
and
did you see
I'll
mine?
just piece it together.
You saw
Kia,
mine though.
give me everything before the at symbol in the comment section right now, please. Okay, here are my show notes. I'm ready.
But you saw
Okay.
mine.
Kia. Okay, you're doing good. I can see that.
Yes.
Kia at Gmail. Okay, so it's Kia, and I know I'm about to screw this name up.
I ain't
Kia,
saying it.
Fagundo971 at gmail.com. Is that right?
Yup.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to fire off that email. I'm going to send an email to you in just a second. Kia. I got to write it down.
They had to be doing something wrong. She said yes. That's it. What you just
Okay,
said.
good. Thank you so much. Kia Fagundo.
UNDO.
And my penmanship is terrible. 971.
Well, we ain't gonna see that.
Look, I got to be able to read it when I'm typing it
Oh.
in.
Oh, you can't read
Okay.
your own. It's
All
really
right.
sad.
Give me just a second.
971.
Let me share it out to you.
And then I
Whoa.
will come down here and you will come up. But I'm
Uh,
coming back up before the end of the night.
we know that. Hey, I love it. You've earned it.
She
Gondo.
said yes.
Hold on. I'm about to send it. Kia
UD.
Fagundo 971 at gmail.com.
I think I'm
All
doing
right.
something wrong.
I'm sending the link to you right now.
And then while I'm in the comments, I'm going to show you guys how exactly done. That way, if somebody else wants to come up, they can see how it's
Again,
how
yeah,
I
we're
did it.
rotating the boxes so anybody that wants to come. Wait. Message failed. Kia Fagundo. I must have spelled it wrong. Fagundo.
You
Kia. The email didn't go through. Hold on. Fagundo971. Okay, let me try that again because it didn't take it. Let me send it again. KIA. I'm spelling it as I'm typing it. KIAFAGUNDO 971 at Gmail. Oh, wait. Gmail. This is going to be so much easier when I have my whole setup. But right now we're working with what we got. Okay, that one doesn't look like it got returned. Let me know that you've received it. Technical difficulties, that's right. All right. You got it. Good. Now oh, all right. Now all you got to do is tap the link and you should join me. And you may have to you'll have to leave out of the live and then tap the link. So so close the YouTube that you're watching me on and then tap the link and then you'll be able to get in. They'll be removed immediately. And your live will still get somehow removing. Crystal, did you drop down on your own accord? All right, we're waiting on you, Kia. Crystal, where you at? Did you drop yourself down? Remove guests. They'll be removed immediately, but you and your stream. Well, I don't want to remove my guests. I just want my new person to come up. All right. Kia, I need you to close out of YouTube and then hit the link from your email address. And then and it'll bring you in. We're waiting. We're waiting. All right. Come on now, girl. Come on now, Kia. We're depending on you. The first guest has to go. I thought I already. All right. I hope I didn't drop a permanent. Okay, the first guest is gone. I hit remove. I hope I didn't kick her out for the night. She'll let me know. All right, we got 16 people in the room. I need you guys to hit that thumbs up as you're coming in the room right now. We're waiting on Crystal. Oh, she wasn't out. Oh, okay, Kia. Yeah, I can send it again, but did you leave out of the live? I think I still had Crystal in the box. So close this YouTube and go straight to the link, and you should be able to come right up. But I'll send it again as well. Hold on. Let me send it again. We're gonna get it right. Like once you come up the first time, it's much easier. Kia Fagundo. Fagundo 971 at gmail.com. Okay, I sent it again. So you guys don't see Crystal anymore, right? I hope not. Got 18 people in the room. I need you guys to tap that thumbs up as you're coming in. We got a long night ahead of us, and we got a lot more to cover. We're only on topic number 1, and I got about six great ones. We're waiting on my next guest to pop into the box, and we are going to be ready to roll. Kia, I need you to completely close YouTube and hit the link from your email, and you will magically pop up in my box. I'm waiting on you. This is July. Hey, July. Oh, thank you so much for popping over here. She was on YouTube for the pre-show. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome. My invitation is open to each and every one of my guests. If you want to pop in the box and add your 2 or 3 cents, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm not even sure which way I'm. There we go. Crystal, what are you doing? Crystal trying to come back. Crystal came back. It
My
won't let
phone
you.
died. I was
Why won't it
sick.
let you up, Kia? Crystal's back.
Yeah, because if you go, did she ever send an email?
Yeah, she got the email. She said it won't let her in.
No, it has to, because all I do is I just did it. I hit the link.
Yeah.
Wherever you
Okay,
sent
Kia,
is a
did you
link.
close YouTube altogether?
Yeah, you have to close out
You have to close out of YouTube altogether and
and then
then
go
hit the
to your
link.
email.
And hit the link from the email. Did you do that?
That's what you gotta do.
We can try it again, but I'll have to drop Crystal again.
Go
Let me
ahead.
let me
I know how to get back.
Yeah, Crystal got back with no problem. I didn't have to do anything to get back. Crystal popped right back up. Once
Yeah,
I
cause you
send
got,
you the link, you're able to pop in and out.
but you have to
I
close.
close YouTube and I hit the link. Yes, you have to close YouTube and hit the link, and then hit the link.
You have to
She said.
close out of here all the way, and then go to your email, and then hit the link.
She said she did that.
She could have possibly, because that's what I just did.
Crystal did it twice. I didn't send the email to her a second time. So once she had
My
the
phone
email
died.
is good the entire night.
My phone died.
Her phone died.
My phone. What's her phone number? Maybe we could text her. Like, you couldn't
I'm
have
pretty. She may
possibly.
not be comfortable giving out her phone number.
Oh, I ain't mean to say it like that.
No.
You know, I'm wrong.
Yeah, right.
But you couldn't have, because remember that first time I was trying to do it, I didn't know how to close out. I had to come out all the way. The first
Kia.
time I was trying to get on here, I could not. But I realized I had to come out of
Yeah, you have to leave. You
you.
have to leave the session completely.
Yeah.
She said she
You
did. Kia,
closed
I
the
don't know.
YouTube, so you went to your
Are you on your
email.
cell phone? Are you doing this from a cell phone?
I did mine from a cell phone.
Yeah, I don't think it works if you're on a laptop or a tablet or anything. I think it
Yeah, I
actually
did
has to
mine
be
from
a
my phone.
cellular device. Yeah, she's on a cell phone. Kia, I don't know what you're doing,
Okay.
friend. I don't know what you're doing. I would love to talk to you, but
Yes, we will.
we sent the link. Oh,
In the emails,
no,
V.
Paris didn't get an email. Paris, do you want to come up? The email, I have to
I think
send
that's
the
what Paris
email
saying.
to
She
you.
want to
So
come
you have
up.
to give me your email address. I have to email you the link. and then you close out of the session and hit the link from your email, and that's how you pop it. Oh, that's how you pop in the box to talk. To talk.
But you have to come all the way out the.
What y'all talking about? I'm drunk and confused, bored. Why are you drunk, confused, and bored and online? I thank you for being here. That's so nice, RS
I'm
Legends.
just
I don't
done
drink
with
and I
that
don't
one.
smoke, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come up,
Let me get my
Paris.
other charger.
If you want to, just drop your email address. But you have to let's if you want to, we can do that, and you can pop up, and we can handle the next topic with you. Do you want to, Paris? Let me know.
Let me get my charger. My other
Oh,
charger.
Kia said, "Can we do it again?" Yes, yes, Kia, we can do
Oh,
it
kid wanna
again.
come up.
Hold on, let me drop Crystal. Crystal's patient. I'm gonna drop her. So all you gotta do is close the session. Go to your email and hit the link, and the link will pop you up just like it popped her up. Honestly, pray for me mentally. Gone. That's why I'm drunk. What are you You got this, Kia. They believe in you. I believe in you too, Kia. You're gonna make it. You're gonna get here. All right. Here we go. RS Legends. What exactly are you what are you medicating? What's wrong? What happened to you? What's happening the reason that you're drinking? I'm a genuine person. I actually want to know. Have you experienced some loss of some kind? Are you going through heartache? Why are you drinking? I don't drink. I don't medicate. I live on a natural high. And I think that allows for me to be able to reach out and help people that are in need because I'm always in my right frame of mind. I guess YouTube don't like me. It still won't let you do it. Kia. Kia. RS Legend, if you want to come up and actually have a conversation with me, you can. I can send you an email address. If you send me that email, I'd be happy to. Just feel lost, honestly. Feels broken. Do you want to come up and talk, Legends? I'll talk with you. I'm here for anybody that actually wants to. We can take a break. I got a lot to cover, but we can definitely take a break if there's something that you want to come up and discuss with me. It's motor miles. I do this all the time. So yeah, Sonya had that same struggle. It took her a minute to understand it or to get the concept down as well. So you're not the only person to struggle to hit that to get that link going. I don't know any other way to say it. Yeah, Legends. Look, I'm a genuine person. If you really want to come up here and have a conversation, I can give you the instructions on how to do it. And it's judgment free over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs somebody. I kind of wish that I was born before then, but before cell phones. So I really do wish that there were that this was around when I was going through things that I went through, so I could have somebody to reach out to. So yeah, I'm available. I'm available if you want to talk. But if not, I'll be praying for you. I hope things get better for you. God bless you. All right, folks. Without further ado, if we're done with topic number one, we can move on to a more heavier topic. Understand that these topics are going to get heavier and heavier as we move throughout the rest of the remainder of this show. No, don't have the confidence. Probably would cry. Was talking to my doctor and started crying. Just feel like I can't control my thoughts. Always on edge. I'm always so positive and just shut down. Oh, Legends. That's quite all right. Legends, look, if you want to come up, you don't actually have to. You don't have to have your. It doesn't have to be a face-to-face interaction. You can turn your camera around, put it on the bed, face down, however you want to do it. We can still have that conversation. But if you're uncomfortable, I won't push you for it. But please understand, my room is full of nothing but people that love on each other. You know what I mean? I create a safe environment for us to get together and have a conversation about any and everything. And sometimes it turns into full on testimony services. So, and this is not a church, so don't run away. But yeah, we talk about some heavy stuff. But yeah, I understand. There are a lot of people that are struggling out there, financially, physically, mentally. I'm praying. I'm absolutely praying for you. Just keep on coming back. I'm here every Friday. If nothing more, I hope to uplift your spirit at some point throughout this show. So I thank you for being here. I thank you for sharing what you could. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll definitely be praying for you. Make sure if you haven't already to hit that subscribe button for me. I'm here each and every Friday night just for my people. All right. All right, Crystal. I don't know. Paris, do you want to come up? Paris, you're more than welcome because Crystal ready to pop right on back. We can't get Kia going. You're so welcome, legends. You're absolutely welcome. And I mean that from the heart. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Everybody that knows me knows this is just who I am. You know what I mean? I just hey, I give love and it comes back to me tenfold. So yeah, if nobody's told you today, legends, I love you with the love of God. You are overwhelmed, legends, and you really need to release because the strong don't always have an outlet. That is so kind, Sonia. I love Sonia. She's one of my biggest supporters, and she absolutely loves. She actually prefers me over here than she does over there. Last week on TikTok, I had a show that lasted from 9:30. No, I'm sorry, 11 p.m. until 7 a.m. And we had about 11,000 people that showed up throughout the night. But whew, those type of numbers with that amount of people gets exhausting. It was a good show, but I prefer this more intimate setting where people can be heard, where we all your thoughts and opinions can be expressed and acknowledged. When you have 500, 600 people sitting in a room at a time, everybody's just screaming to be heard in the comment section. Everybody's screaming to be heard in the boxes, and it just becomes an episode of Jerry Springer. And they prefer that. It's okay. You know what I mean? I do it, but I absolutely love coming over here being Montel Williams. That's what that's the way I consider it. This is Montel Williams. That is Jerry Springer. So you guys are getting Montel Williams tonight. So here we go. Here we go. Kia could not get the link to work for her. Anybody else that wants to join me, just let me know in the chat, and I will we'll make the arrangements to get the link sent out to you, and hopefully the next person will have success. Obviously, Crystal got it working, and she's popping in and out now. So, Sonia, you're more than welcome to join me. Are those grandbabies with you tonight? Because it's about to get heavier. This will only take a moment, though. For those of you who have been following the Deniah Young story, is all over my TikTok. I went viral for that story twice this week. My takes on it, and me. Crystal says she's coming back. Crystal's like a shadow tonight. You're more than welcome, sir, Crystal. But if you haven't, you can go over to my page and watch the videos that I put out on it. Deniah Young unalived her son with an extension cord. That's the short of it. She's 29 years old. She had 4 kids. One was 14 that she did not have custody of. The aunt did. The other were all 6 and under, and they all belonged to the stepdad who was living in the house at the time. So the mother basically strikes this guy so many times with this extension cord that she opens up 1,172 injuries to his body. The blood leaves from the heart and travels to those areas to try to heal, leaving not enough blood left circulating in his body, and he basically unalived from SIRS. It was really, really a tragedy, and so I covered the story. I covered it at length. I don't walk. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Crystal, you're fine. If they want to come up, they're more. Yeah, Paris, I've covered it. I guess this is new information for you, but yeah, it's out of Seattle. But I've covered the story. My story has gone viral twice. But she was actually on an episode of Coromo that aired within the last couple of weeks, I believe, and she was there for the first time with her own dad, who she'd never seen in person, and they did a DNA test, and she had a big moment where she talked about how she would always be a mother to her kids, and she would do everything that she can. Nothing could stop her from being a mother, only to go home and unalive her son that she did not even have custody of. The aunt had custody of him. He had gone over for a visit in August and never returned, and she unalived him. Stepdaddy is who I was just as upset with as her, because he sat in the house, watched it happen, and did nothing. So I was calling for him to be arrested in my first video that ultimately went viral. It's at 1.3 million views at the last time I checked. But I called for him to be arrested because he was in the house. I felt that, like, as a stepdad and even as a man, if you see a child that's being brutally attacked in that way to the point where they're unresponsive, this boy was unresponsive for 5 minutes when she finally realized that he was no longer living, and she called 911. That's just how brutal this attack was. So stepdad did nothing. I wanted him arrested, and my update for this week was to let everybody know that he has indeed been arrested and charged with unaliving of the stepson as well, and rightfully so, because he could have stopped it. In the information that he gave to the prosecutors, he told the prosecutors that he walked upstairs, looked at the boy who had already had 1,000 injuries to his body, 70 over 70 were to his face, and he said, "Bro, you need to get with the program." And within minutes, the boy was unresponsive and no longer living. So they made the right choice, in my opinion, to oh, she was on Coromo because she was trying to get the DNA test for her own dad. She didn't know the dad had been to prison and denying all three of his daughters. That was her first time seeing him, and they did the DNA test to prove that he was the father. It was one of those episodes. Um, but yeah, I was responding to Paris in the comments. But yeah, so that is basically what happened. He got arrested, and I'm very, very happy. I'm hoping that they both have a lengthy prison sentence. I actually want the aunt to be arrested next, because she was the legal custodian, or the legal guardian of the young man, and she left him with the mother, who obviously was a danger to him, which is why she didn't have custody of him to begin with. So she failed as a guardian. I feel like she should be held legally responsible for his death as well. There are people that disagree with that, but I don't care. That's just my personal sentiment. The law agreed with me on that, and I hope the law agrees with me with regards to the aunt as well. We shall see. I will keep you guys abreast of the situation as it continues to unfold. A All right, and that is the update for that particular story. Oof, we got. It's about to get deeper now, folks. Okay, we got 11 people in the room. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and go up to the top of the screen and hit that thumbs up. Um, there are two major topics that we've got to handle. One of them is the Trump executive order, and the other is Cynthia Revo being cast as Jesus Christ in Jesus Christ Superstar. I will leave it up to you all in the comments to decide which topic we're going to handle next. We've been here for 63 minutes. I thank you all for hanging with me tonight. These lives are all recorded, and they will all be available on my page to watch tomorrow or after the show ends. I'll go in and do a nice thumbnail. I try to leave them as raw as possible. I don't do any real editing to them because I want them to feel like you were in the room, at the time of the recording. So if you missed the beginning, you're more than welcome. I encourage you guys to go back and watch the full show. I try to keep these shows a couple of hours because I know people are not likely to sit there for 7 or 8 hours, even though my last live on TikTok lasted over 8 hours last week. But I won't be doing that tonight. So we're gonna stick around for a couple of hours because I got a couple more topics that I want to handle, and then I'll let you guys go and enjoy your weekend. So, where do you guys want to go? Do we want to talk about the Trump executive order, or do we want to talk about Cynthia Revo being cast as Jesus Christ? Oh, okay, you said Sonia says that the Trump one did not show up on your page. Oh, it's a good one too. Oh, it's a real good one. I actually went after. Well, I did a response to a guy who really went after Cynthia Revo, and I basically broke down a lot of the flaws in the things that he said, which is where a lot of my discussion around this is going to be. I'm sorry. We're talking about Trump. That's the Cynthia Revo argument. Trump, did I go after somebody for Trump? Oh, I went after somebody for Trump. That video just went up tonight, which is probably why you didn't see it, Sonya. Yeah, I went after somebody that dared a Democrat or a liberal to speak against Trump's executive order to, yeah, okay. Sonya wants to talk about the Orange Man. All right. So the Orange Man it is. Here we go, folks. So this is going to be deep. Trump has put in an executive order for and it's a broad term, but this is where this particular creator went with it, and this is where I followed. She basically said that people that mess with children in an inappropriate way will be eligible or sentenced to the unaliving penalty. It's only so much I can say here. Okay. And people were cheering it on. People are so excited about it. They think it's a great thing. So this is where we are. I want you guys to understand. First and foremost, I want you guys to go watch that video because it was really good one. I do understand the sentiment around wanting to punish people that take the innocence of children. Absolutely. I have kids of my own. I have a 16-year-old daughter. I have a 3-year-old son. And if anybody were to do anything in that way to those kids, I would want to unalive them myself. That's just a fact. I'm not going to lie there. But I do have a serious problem. Okay, we can we'll follow your order, Sonia. We'll start here and we'll end with the Jesus conversation. Okay, but I do have a serious issue when it comes down to Trump wanting wanting this to be the law. You guys have got to understand, and I brought up a name that you guys may not be familiar with. I'm trying to make sure I get it right. Don't have my notes with me. But basically, there was a young boy back in 1944. His case is the reason why I'm against this. He was 14 years old at the time, and his name is slipping me, but it's on my page. George. George is the first name. George. I don't want to leave my life to get the name, but his name is George. God, I cannot think. I cannot. The last name is just escaping me right now. First name is George. I do know that. But he was 14 years old at the time. He was accused of unaliving or of essaying an 8-year-old and 11-year-old white girls. He was convicted, tried, and executed all on the same day by the court systems right here in America. Tried, found guilty, and executed all on the same day. This boy was only 14 years old, and I got to get his name, so give me a second to get Sorry, folks. His name was George Stinney. I had to have the name. His name is George Stinney. Unalived. They took this young man's life at 14 years old. Where you at, Crystal? I froze. Am I better now? Whoa, you see my dirty house. Okay, I look better now. I don't know what was going on with that other angle. All right. Yeah, but they George Stinney is his name. I got to be able to call his name. George Stinney. All in 24 hours. And if you go to my TikTok, you'll be able to watch the video in full so you can get the full context of what I'm saying. It took 70 years for his conviction to be vacated, for him to be declared innocent, and for the courts to admit that they wrongfully executed this man. A boy, because he was a young boy. They unalived this young boy for a lie. They lied on him and they took his life. What makes the story even more tragic, he was so little. If you watch my video, you'll see a photo of him being marched into the execution chamber. He was so little that he could not properly fit in the electric chair. They had him sit on a stack of Bibles. Imagine that. He had to sit on a stack of Bibles to be executed for a crime that he did not commit. As they were lowering the mask over this baby's face, tears were coming from his eyes. And the little boy and the man that ultimately started the electrocution said, "Do you have anything to say?" And in his little voice, as respectful as he'd always been, he said, "No, sir." And they executed him. These are the cases that I think of when I think about that executive order. Now I'm going to bring it forward. It took 70 years for him to get justice. But where's the justice? He's gone. And so was everybody. Every child that he would have fathered, and their children too, will never exist because of a lie. I need you guys to think of the seriousness when it comes down to making laws that will ultimately cause other innocent people to be unalived. You guys have to understand that there are people that are waiting to be marched down that green mile. That's what they call it, the green mile that you go down before they take your life. There are people that are preparing to walk down that green mile that are completely innocent. People simply lied on them for crimes just like the ones that he's now trying to make the death penalty for. Understand that there are men, innocent men, that are going to be unalived as a result of this. There are women that are vindictive and mean, or just want to win custody of their children, that will coach a child into saying, "Daddy did something to me." That one little lie, if convincing enough, could cause that man to go to jail, be convicted, and executed, just like George that I just spoke about in 2025. So, no, I'm not celebrating that executive order because I think it's criminal. Our justice system has proven to be flawed over and over again, especially for people that look like me. Oh, I don't care about losing viewers, Lamar. I'm not here for viewers. I'm here for people. That's the difference between you and me. God sends the people that are supposed to be here. I just had 11,000 people on my TikTok last Friday. Numbers mean nothing. I'm viral on TikTok right now. 2 million views on 2 videos right now as we speak at 11:26 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm good over here. Oh, you guys focus on the wrong things, and that's why you don't get anywhere. I don't focus on numbers. I don't focus on views. I don't focus on people. I focus on having a conversation. I'm doing good, Lamar, but you came in with the wrong energy. You came here. I'm talking about the potential unaliving of black men and boys, and you talking about viewers. Moving on. So, um, that is where I stand with regards to that executive order. I do understand that it's a hurtful thing for innocence to be taken away from anybody. But I would much rather there be 100 men in jail for the rest of their lives getting the mental help that they need than for you to execute even one innocent person. And there's no way. Oh, come on back up, Crystal. There is no way that that executive order can go through and become law. Come on back up, Crystal. You're more than welcome. That there's no way that innocent people are not going to be executed because of that law. It happens all the time. If you guys would like a good example of that, a fictionalized account of that, I would suggest that you watch The Life of David Gill with Kevin Spacey. I know he's gotten into a lot of trouble in the recent years, but that to me is a great film for you guys to check out if you want to understand just how easy it is to be wrongfully convicted and executed for a crime you did not commit. Excellent film. Check it out if you haven't already. Uh, all right, let's read this. It's actually can have a very bad backlash on due process and inadvertently causing folks to get off. Okay, very good point. Very, very good point. Very, very good points. It just makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense, and it will become a witch hunt at some point. If I want to get you into trouble, all I got to do is say, "Hey, you took advantage of me. Your word versus my word." And where's the line? Somebody tell me where is the line? Because technically, if a senior, depending on the ages, 19 could be considered great, and get somebody that's a few years younger, even if they were consenting. You know what I mean? Where's the line? There's marital, great. The wife could get mad and just say, "I said no," and he did it anyway. My word versus hers, and now we're now I'm potentially facing a death sentence. Well, they said to kids. Okay, that's a bad example. But in any regard, it is so simple for people to make false accusations. People do it to me all the time. I get accusations. There are accusations right on TikTok right now that I went in and refuted with the app, and the app refused to take them down because guess what? Mess sells, even if it's fake mess. So I can only imagine the number of people that are going to be punished and or executed for things that they absolutely did not do. That is my take on that. Come on back up, Crystal. Anybody would like to add to that? Chat, drop it in the chat, or you're more than welcome to come up. Let me know, and we can have that conversation. If you disagree with me, please feel free to do so. I'm not right all the time, and I don't think I think I'm right on this one. But if you want to disagree with me, I'm more than welcome to hear anybody else's take on this executive order. Your race versus my race. Yep. Oh, somebody, Legends agrees with me. Okay, I got one or two people that think I'm okay. They think that I'm right about it. It leaves less room for those who may be telling the truth. Absolutely, and people throw out false accusations all the time. Little Tasha being hot, okay, and more than willing with little Tupac. I'm just throwing out names at this point. They get caught in the house by daddy, and all she got to do is start screaming. He took it. Now little Tupac in trouble. Things happen. There are two girls that went to a party and said a man raped them, and then 37 years later they came up and said he was in. That's my point. But he would not be alive with this new executive order. That's my point. That's my point, legends. You guys are understanding. I'm just hoping to reach one or two people with that message. Again, check me out on YouTube, or not YouTube, but both YouTube and TikTok. Same username, both places. Faith and Bishop 2. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to that 6,000 subscriber mark and beyond. But every subscription counts and matters. So I put out plenty of content over here. As you guys can tell, I do handle some serious topics, but we do have a lot of fun as well. So please become part of my motormouth team over here. I run my mouth every single Friday right here on YouTube. There's so much to unpack. Sonia, you're more than welcome to come up and unpack. I don't know what Crystal at. Crystal said she was coming back. Crystal tripping. Yeah. But that's where I am with the Trump conversation. Anybody? Crystal, where you at? He took it and accepted their apology, the things that men go through, but also the things the man do for the ones that think we don't. Ah, love that, Legends. He did good because I wouldn't be forgiving nobody. I'm mean. I'm very, very mean. You costed that man his life and his reputation, and it took you 37 years to admit that you lied. That must be a real Christian. I'm a Christian, but I ain't that saved. It's a shame that even before this order, certain people don't have a fighting chance. I absolutely agree with that. I totally agree with that. I say the great America that Trump is speaking of, never been so great. I'm just saying. I'm trying to understand where's this greatness period. So we had Jim Crow. There was slavery, Jim Crow, and then this. I'm trying to understand where was the greatness. Where's that great period that he's speaking of? Mm-hmm. What happens to those who are in positions who do this? Good questions. And my question is, will there be harsher punishments for those found to be liable for making false accusations? I think they should be punished just as well as those that are being falsely accused. You know what I'm saying? We have so much of that going on. You know, one bad accusation could ruin you. Sorry, folks. I don't know what Crystal is. Crystal, you're tripping. I'm sorry. That comment caught me off guard. Sonia says, does he count it when it comes to his own allegations? Absolutely, Sonia. So is he gonna put himself in jail? Because he's definitely been accused and convicted of similar crimes. I love that. Very good point, Sonia. All right,
I
Crystal.
could.
Before we move on to the next topic, I want you to chime in on this one. What are your thoughts on this executive order? Am I completely off base, or do you understand where I'm coming from?
No, I understand where you're coming from, but I was just upset because it wouldn't let me come on.
You were having problems with the link.
Yeah, something was going on, but look, I'm here.
Okay.
Every time I hit it, it was taking me to TikTok.
Oh, that's weird.
And then I read it. I think I was on the wrong. I don't know. I'm here.
We're ready for you, Crystal.
Um,
What you got? Like I say, I understand the sentiment. Everybody wants those that cause harm to children to be punished, but we do have to also understand that there's something mentally wrong with these people. There's a serious mental illness that would cause you to do things to children. I'm not justifying the
so you're
action.
saying every person in the world that touched a child is something mentally wrong?
You don't think so?
I think they sick.
That's the illness that I'm speaking of. That's a mental sickness.
What is the
And,
mental
and I'm not
sick?
saying that it can even be cured with medication or treatment. I'm saying you need to go to jail. And oftentimes you need to go to jail for the rest of your life, depending on how heinous your crimes were. What I'm saying is that we should not be unaliving these people,
You,
because once you put this across the board, these false accusations and these innocent people are gonna also be unalive. That's my point. But go ahead, Chris.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to put words in your
Okay,
mouth.
I got you on that one. Exactly. Because it could be somebody sentenced to being unalive now that he's trying to change the order and be
Completely
so
innocent.
innocent.
Just like that little boy. That boy was innocent. 14. And y'all took his life over a false accusation. A lie.
It just touched a lot of bases with me because I remember wanting the person that did that to me to be unalived. But that's because I was young. I didn't really mean it. I was just upset and hurt at the time. But I don't think I meant actually that I would want him unalive. But I wanted him to do some type of time.
Absolutely. I think that's more than reasonable. And for you to want him to be unalive, I don't think that's unreasonable. You know what I mean? For something that actually happened to you. And like I say, if we can narrow it down and it's 100% proof with tapes and videos and all these things, but we got AI out there now, so people can fake videos at this point. You know what I mean? So
And I
uh,
don't like how, because I had somebody near to me put that in their child head so the child can say that just so the father wouldn't be near like their child. I seen this.
mm,
I witnessed this. So to me, that's sick. And she's trying to put in my head it was true, which I knew it wasn't. So some mothers will go to the extent that you know what I mean, to
yeah.
tell their child to say these things.
Thank you. Thank you. That's my point. Those custody battles get ugly. They really do. And you could, look, and I could be victim of that, because I got a wife I've been with forever. We got a teenager and a toddler. My wife could we could get into an ugly divorce, and she couldn't convince my oldest. Absolutely.
I just say, yeah, I don't think so.
Not the oldest, but she could very well brainwash the 3-year old into saying something crazy like that, and then it becomes my word versus theirs. You know what I'm saying? And with this new law and executive order, that will potentially cost me my life. A single lie from a vindictive woman that's mad that we getting a divorce for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Those are the people that I think about.
Yeah, and in some states they don't care. As long as the mother and the child said it, that's what it is.
Correct. Correct. It happened.
So I think he needs to rethink this. And another thing is I don't think they're gonna grant it. I pray they don't grant it.
I hope they
Because
don't.
we have so many different situations. Like I had a friend that met a girl. She said she was 20. She was 17. But she was in the bar with
Come
her
on now.
ID.
Come on now.
She was in the bar with her
Come on
ID.
now.
And she looked like she was 21, 22. But she wasn't. But back in the day, probably, I know you can do it now. You can get an ID stating you was that age.
Mm-hmm.
So he started dating her, and come to find out, she wasn't of age. He got arrested, and guess what? Now he has to, anywhere he lives, he has to be on the list.
Registry.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't know.
We know.
He was 24. He was 25 or 26, and she was supposed to be 21.
Had no idea.
Met her in the bar, and she had a registered, supposed to be ID.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this man didn't know because
Right.
they dated for a couple years. And then when the father found out, he pressed charges. And of course, she's going to be, what's she going to say?
Mm-hmm.
Because at that time, she was not of age. So
Mm-hmm.
I have seen it. And it's really sad for it to happen like that. But some people are registered like that. So everybody is not of, I don't know if I can say that word. You know what?
Right.
So this is gonna be, like you said, it's gonna be messy. Like, what are the rules that are gonna come of it? So
Exactly.
you telling me every person like this you want to unalive? Like, you sound crazy. Every person, not saying like every person, innocent people, people that made a mistake and thought the person was 21 but was 17, or
Right.
people or mothers that tell their kids to say certain things just
Come
to
on now.
get, it's going to be a lot. So for him to create this, like, I don't know,
I'm with you. I totally agree with you
like, what are
100%.
going to be the rules? What about the people that's sitting there waiting for trial to prove their innocence? Oh, guilty, boom, lecture chair. Like,
Yep.
this is gonna be really, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't agree with
So
you.
yeah, I don't agree. So yeah, right. And
Okay,
I
we
was a
got
victim. I was a victim, and I don't agree. I don't agree.
we got a question directly for you, Crystal. But before that, I want to grab Paris's previous comment because it was really good, and I want to make sure that nobody's misunderstanding what I'm saying either. Um, you can be mentally ill, however, accountability I'm sorry, let me read that again. You can be mentally ill, however, it doesn't absolve you of being accountable for your crimes. And I 100% agree with you on that. I approve your message in its entirety, Paris. And that's exactly the point I was attempting to make. So I hope nobody misconstrued any of my previous statement as saying mental illness is an excuse, because it is not. It's a symptom, but it's not an excuse. And again,
That's why
you
I
should be
said
punished to the fullest extent of the law when you commit a crime. But I do think that we do need to take some of that mental illness into accountability when you have these people in jail, and get them some medication, some psychological help, maybe some chemical castration if they cannot control those urges. You know what I mean? So
they have a
yeah,
page. They have a page. I don't know if you know. They have a page on Facebook that
I
uh
saw it.
that
Well,
they're
I didn't see
getting
the
people.
page, but I saw the videos about it, where the group of guys were getting together to talk about how they were doing R wording women and children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
I
saw
saw it.
that? Oh, okay. So look, you know
I saw.
everything. Okay.
Okay, there was a question that was directly for you concerning the story you just talked about. The question is, how old was she if they had been dating for a couple of years?
She was, when they first met in the bar. She was 16, but she had a. Now, like I said, I'm just telling the story. She was 16, but she had an identification that said she was 21. So after 3 years, they found out, and the father pressed charges and wasn't going for it.
Sonia, I think you hit it on the head. This is yet another tactic to get rid of people that don't look like him. Because
Exactly.
that crime, I can guarantee you.
Imagine how many people he knows that did this. Look at
Yeah.
the people in Disney and I don't even.
Okay.
Mm.
I think we own it tonight. All right.
A lot of his friends are. How about that?
Mm.
Just
Oh,
like when they asked him a couple years ago, am I allowed to use the word prejudice?
yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember a couple years. It was some years ago. They was having a conference, whatever, and the lady asked them, "Are you prejudiced?" He never said no. Guess what he said?
What
I
you
am
say?
the least prejudiced person in this room. He didn't say no.
No, he said the
He
least
didn't.
racist person in the room.
Yes, he's at least. He's at
Yeah.
least. But he was letting us know right there. Yeah, he is. But everybody else in this room is too. I
Not
don't know if anybody
surprised.
caught, like you caught that. You caught that when he said that. I'm like, and these people are voting for him.
Not. Yeah, they did in droves.
But who caught that? You caught it. He basically was saying, yeah, but everybody is. I'm just the least.
Yep.
I do what I gotta do for the bare minimum. That's how I took it.
Yep. Sonia, the majority of the people being accused of R word and being reported don't look like him. Correct. We all know that.
No, a lot do, because I follow this page that I should tag in here, and a lot of them look like him.
Yeah, really.
Huh. It's this page that it's three or four guys. So what they do is go on. It's called Grinder. So Grinder, a lot of the
I thought that's where you go to have illicit sex with strangers.
and they go on there to have it with you in
What are
there.
you doing on Grinder?
It's a page. No, 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 no. They have a page where so they find people that go on there to find younger adults.
Oh
So
wow.
they have these three guys. He created this page to find them, and what they do is, if it's a juvenile, they stop it. They contact the parents and let them finish the sentences and all that, and then they act like they meeting them, and that's how they get them. These guys created a
Oh,
whole
like to catch
page.
a predator.
Yeah, they're catching them. It's a
Okay.
whole page these three guys created.
Okay.
So what basically is they go on there to find, yeah, someone, whatever, but they're looking for
Horrible.
teenagers. Teenagers. And these are grown men that look just like him.
Horrible.
Majority of them look just like him. I
Horrible.
can count on my finger the color that I've been following this page. My cousin sent it to me. I can count on my finger that look like us. Majority of the people on that page look like him, just like him. So they go on there and they search for teenagers, and they even have a Pacific age. And then that's
Ugh.
when the guys find them. They take over. They start talking
Awful.
to them. They act like they're the person, and then some people meet up with them, and that's how they get them.
Awful.
I'm gonna show
All
you.
right. We want to let's transition on
Thick.
over to Cynthia Revo. This is gonna be a big one here. All right. I don't know if you do you know who Cynthia Revo is? She played the green
Yeah.
the witch in Wicked here recently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cynthia Revo, world class actress, singer, etc. Again, best known for her role in Wicked. And she'll be in Wicked 2 as well. She's Oscar nominated, so we actually hope she'll win because she'll be very yeah because we I think that would be a best actress.
Yes.
To this day, Halle Berry is the only person to hold that title
Yes.
to this very day. We have
I pray
we
she
have a
gets
few
one.
of the sidekicks. What do they call it? Because Monique's role was like a whatever the sidekick. Oscar is. What do you call those? Supporting actresses.
Supporting actress.
Yeah, so we have a few of those, but we only have one, and that's Halle Berry for Best Actress. So if she wins for Wicked, she'll be only the second person in Oscar history to get the Oscar for for being the main actress in the film. So I'm really rooting for her. But unfortunately, that's not what we're here to talk about. Cynthia Erivo has recently been cast as none other than Jesus Christ in the upcoming play, Jesus Christ, a Superstar. I did a video on it because I had to respond
Yes.
to a YT man that went in on her. I want you all to go and check that video out if you haven't already. And if you haven't, I'm going to repost it over here as well. So
I was gonna say repost it.
I'll repost it over here on YouTube because I apologize to my YouTube folks. The videos I put out on TikTok because I went viral over there twice this week. I have not
Take my boot
been
off.
pushing out my content over here because I've been working those videos.
I
But
never took them off.
yeah, so I'm gonna I'll push them over here for you all to see them as well. But
Mm-hmm.
here this is where we're gonna start. Cynthia, the guy that I went out there on TikTok made this post because he's a Christian. He goes, "It's blasphemous for Cynthia Revo to play this role because number one, she is not a woman. I mean, Jesus is not a woman. Jesus is not a woman. So he was hung up on Jesus not being a woman. Yeah, he also
I
said that
can't
because
reply.
she is part of the rainbow community. I do hope you understand what I mean by that.
Sonia, sorry,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't reply because I can't. But yeah, I'm sorry, Marquise. Go ahead.
Okay. They also he also did not want her to have this role because she is of the rainbow community. He found it to be highly disrespectful. She doesn't need to be in the role, etc., etc., etc.
Hmm.
I know. I have a lot to say about this. Did you see my video before I go in, Crystal?
Yeah.
Okay, so you already know what I'm gonna say. I'm basically gonna repeat some of the things that I said in my video because I think I made a lot of valid points.
You
We're,
did.
we're,
A lot of people didn't see it, so yeah.
we're going to start at the top. Let's start with this race thing. First and foremost, no, I don't want to start there. I want to start with her being a woman. Jesus Christ Superstar, the play has been around for quite some time. I need you guys to also understand that this play is not Jesus being nailed to the cross. It's not that. It's not Passion of the Christ. This is Jesus as a rock star. So it has very little to do with what we know the story of Jesus to
I was
be.
gonna say what we know as in the Bible.
Right. So, number one, just loud and wrong. Secondly, there was a white woman that
I'm sorry.
played
Hold on. Come listen.
Jesus Christ the Superstar before Cynthia Revo.
Mm.
So I scrolled through every one of this man's videos before I responded to him to make sure that you had this same reaction. Because what I cannot stand about social media influencers is their selective outrage. And
Yeah.
that's what I consider this to be. If you're mad about this black woman being Jesus Christ Superstar, then you also have got to be mad about the white woman that did it before her.
He wasn't. Go
He
ahead.
wasn't. No video. No video. So I took him to task for that. I took him to task because he also had this beautiful picture of Jesus in the corner of his video.
Are
You
you
know,
able to put that in the corner?
I no,
Oh,
I cannot. I wish I could throw up the backgrounds, but you'll have to see it on my TikTok page. But it was, what we know, little white Jesus with his beautiful blown out blonde hair and his beautiful blue
blue
eyes and his
eyes.
soft, supple skin, white, of course. And so I took him to task on that as well. I said, look, the same Bible that you're now weaponizing and throwing at people and using it as a means of being hateful towards people, you're obviously not reading. Because the Bible that you read says that this man's hair is white and of wool.
Ooh.
Which
Yeah.
means his hair could not be silky straight like the little white Jesus that you have in the corner that you keep pointing to throughout this video. Second of all, Jesus had feet of bronze. If you guys know what bronze looked like, true bronze, it's a lot closer to this than it will ever be to little ivory Jesus that he had up in the corner. So if we want to talk about accuracy, then that means that the Jesus that you point at is also not accurate. So if you're going to attack this woman, then you also need to attack every image that you have ever seen of Jesus, because that's not what the Bible says he even looks like.
Exactly.
That's my second point. Thirdly, when he got to talking about this woman and her being of the rainbow community, I have to take a pause to
I
say,
didn't. Oh, that made me
when did an actor have to live the same lifestyle outside of the role that they're playing? I never
playing.
heard that before.
Exactly.
Robert Downey Jr. did more Coca-Cola than anybody I've ever known. He has done more heroin than anybody I've known. And he went to jail for 3 years, but y'all hired him as Iron Man and gave him millions and millions of dollars every time he played that role. So how can you be a superhero
He
if you're a
yeah
whole
gave him
crackhead?
millions of dollars, but got billions off of it.
Correct, but you're a whole crackhead. Crackheads are not
Oh, we
superheroes.
can say crackhead.
I said it just now. We're gonna see if I can get away with it.
Oh yeah, I forget. We not on.
Prison. Okay, but
I
but
am
you're telling
crying.
me that because she is gay or of the rainbow community in real life, that she should not be allowed to play a fictional character, Jesus Christ, the superstar. Make it make sense.
Doesn't.
Some of it was just the dumbest commentary, and it was a lot of it like just like that. Also, let me just get biblical for a moment. All sins count the same in the eyesight of God. I need you all to understand. If we don't walk away with anything else tonight, I want you guys to walk away with that. So, me lying, or cheating on my wife, or coveting things that belong to other people, me being jealous, or in his case, being hypocritical and judgmental, all separates you from God. His sins are no greater than her sins. He has no heaven or hell to put her in. So judging her for living a lifestyle out that the Bible doesn't agree with is also wrong. It's God that's the judge. You, as a Christian, are supposed to love. You, as a Christian, are supposed to pull people to Christ, not repel them. So that part of his argument was just completely asinine and unnecessary. You were just showing your hatred and using your Bible as your weapon of hatred. And that's the one thing I cannot stand about little baby Christians, because they discover God on Tuesday and want to preach at people and not to people on Thursdays. Whew, that was a mouthful. I'm ready for you, Crystal. Give me your take on the black woman being Jesus Christ the superstar. I cannot hear you at all. What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me, because I cannot hear you. I can't hear you. I think there you
You
go.
know I am slow. Tell me the
You
whole
you
time.
you muted your mic.
Cause I was letting you talk, and I didn't want to talk over you, and I forgot.
Oh, thank you, legends. I try. I try to be fair. I try to be fair. Look, I'm a Christian. I'm a
You don't
proud
hear
Christian,
nothing
but
I
I'm not
said
a
though.
Christian that's gonna beat people over the head with the Bible. I'm gonna love you just where you are. And if you want to come on this side, or you want to learn a little bit more, or if me allowing my light to shine will make you think, or me just dropping those seeds, then I've done my job. There's
I
no
know
need
that's right.
to browbeat people over the head with Christ just because you found them Tuesday. And passing judgment, I'm just not. That ain't it. That's just not the way. Pray for people if you don't agree with what they're doing. But you beating up on this woman is just simply unacceptable in my book. I'm sorry, Crystal. I'm still talking. I done got hot. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead. No, no, no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no,
Go ahead. I'm ready for you.
no, no, no. You got this. What I was saying was, I was talking.
That's all. That's all I want to say about it. I
I
want
was
your take on
talking,
it,
and
Crystal.
I
If I
forgot
missed
I
something, let
muted.
me know.
I was talking. I forgot to mute my mic. But no, I can't even put in no. Especially when he put the picture up, I was just like,
I was
I wanted to
under it.
go to his page and said, "Where's your Bible? Like, do you read your Bible?" And then for him judging her, I really was heated.
Yeah, it was bad.
I
It
was
was
heated.
it was bad. It did not come from a place of love. It just didn't.
No,
It was full of hate.
you know it was.
It was full of hate.
But you supposed to be Christian,
Correct.
like,
And then I liked how I ended my video. You guys have got to check it out. So at the
yeah,
end of the video, he starts praying, and I just stop him from praying and tell him that his heart's not right and he can save his prayer.
yeah.
Oh,
God
I
don't
went
like
out.
ugly, and,
I
and
went
God don't
in.
like ugly.
God
Who
don't
are
like it.
you to judge
Mm-mm.
this woman?
Now here we go. Paris, beautiful comment. I got to read this one. The woman can be Mother Earth, but not symbolize the presence of the person that passed away for all of our sins. Apparently not.
Mm.
Beautiful comment. Your comment won't show. Sonya, are you using bad language?
What did she say?
I don't know. She said her comment
Oh
didn't
yeah,
go
she
up.
did say
Thank
that.
you all for throwing up those hearts and those 100s. Y'all agreeing and loving with what we're saying. I
Oh, I learned how
appreciate
to
that.
do it. When I wasn't on here, I
How
was
do you
pushing,
do
pushing,
it?
pushing. So when you're not on here, I was pushing, 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 pushing. So it gives YT to see that your page is being liked and yeah, I did it. I couldn't believe it. I said I didn't know that was all that. It's a line of them, and you hit whatever one you want, and you can keep hitting
Oh,
it.
so you hit like the emoji, sort of. It's like a list of
Yes,
emojis. How cool is that? I had no idea. I
yes,
thank you all for tapping those emojis. I like that. That's encouraging for us and lets us know that
yes.
that you're agreeing with some of the points that we're making. Again, and if any point you guys want to come up and be in this, well, be in the box. I got to figure out which way to point. You're more than welcome to do so. All we need. You're right. We're just gonna start doing this. All you got to do is let me know down here in the comment section. My co-host will be happy to pop down and let you right on up. You just have to send your email
Yup.
address, and I send you the link, and you come on in the room. I'm here every single Friday, and we're going to continue on having these conversations. These conversations are deep. We have fun sometimes, but a lot of times we get together and we handle these serious topics, but we handle them in such a way that they're entertaining, they're educational, and they're informative all at the same time. So I think we do a wonderful job at it each and every week. And I am
You do
nothing
a
without my
wonderful job.
TikTok family. Well, my formal TikTok family, which is not my YouTube family. So I thank you all for popping in. If you're new here, hit that thumbs up for me, and please subscribe to my page. I have new content that I post on a weekly basis. Along with all of my TikToks that they migrate from TikTok over to YouTube as well. Those that are allowed, the ones with music, I tend to not put over here because YouTube has real problems with music. So, but here lately, it's been a lot of think pieces, so to speak. So. I'll be migrating those over. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know
Hmm.
that you love what I'm doing over here as a motor mouth. You know what I mean? Because and please let me know, understand that is my group. We all are the motor mouth. So I need you guys to rev the motors up sometimes. Come over here and get in this box. I can't talk to myself. You
Sonya,
laughing, TL.
did you read what Sonya said?
No matter what role she plays, Some will believe God is a woman, and some will believe God is a man. Also, very true.
Yes.
Also, very true. Very, very true. But I don't think your
Yes.
lifestyle should dictate the roles that you play. It's called being an actor.
Mm-mm.
And if you are a good actor, then you can be in any role. That is the point.
And
Lawrence
she's a good
Fishburne, I couldn't
actress.
stand forever after he played Ike Turner. Took me forever to realize that man went Ike in real life. Ooh, when I tell you,
Did he play good? You
I
are
was
so.
young now. Look,
The reason why
that
you
movie
made me
came out in
laugh.
like what 92, 93. I was a baby at that time. I thought that man was Ike Turner in real. I could not stand that man for years. Years I did not like Lawrence Fishburne. It took me
Hold
5 or 6 years to realize that man was not Ike Turner. And that he wouldn't beating on Angela Bassett.
Oh
I
my
ain't lying.
goodness.
I am not lying.
I
That's the mark
believe
of an
you.
actor.
A lot of young people thought that, but you know what? He did that part so good that you would thought that. That's what made me laugh. Yo,
Yeah,
so you thought that,
I did for a very long time.
but people think that. Just like when I used to watch the what's it called, Power, people was thinking that like grown people was going against not Tommy the other one. And he
Ghost,
was like, I don't even know if I want to play this part because no more because people are coming at me like this is my part in a show.
correct.
Like it was
You
crazy.
can't
Like people come
separate the
at him like
character from the person.
they started taking the show so personal. They was coming.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, we grown.
oh yeah.
Come on now. They was
Legends,
taking that
great
show
point. Let me read
personal.
these comments again, people. If you're typing these comments, we're gonna read them. Here we go. Legend
I
says,
apologize. I went off
no
subject.
matter a woman nor no matter a man, we are not to judge. We're to live and to strive.
Strive.
Correct. I love that. Absolutely.
Amen.
What happened to the comments? What do you mean, Paris? They're still here.
And the ignorant will believe he was a white tea man. You didn't rehearse. She
Oh yeah,
said,
they most definitely
in
gonna
it.
believe that. I'm sorry, the Bible does not speak. And then he was from the Middle East. Just based on where you are in the world, uh,
Yeah.
you're going to be darker. Just come on, y'all.
I'm right here. I'm
The
getting something.
comments got cut off. How?
Oh, no, it did not. Because she just commented.
I'm reading them. I don't know what y'all getting, friend.
V. Paris. Comment again.
We see them as they popping in. We don't know. Is somebody reporting our page? I hope not.
I ain't doing nothing.
We haven't
That's
done
much
anything
nothing.
wrong tonight. Oh Lord. All right. I think we've hit all of the main ones. Is there anything? Wait a minute. Her lifestyle nor her race has any bearing on her heart. We have a chance to watch it or not watch it. I didn't watch the first one and won't watch this one only because this isn't my thing. I love that Sonya. And I agree. I won't be watching it because I'm simply not interested in it. Not because she's not a woman or a man. I'm not interested. Just like I wasn't interested in, was it Tyler Perry that did that modern update to it?
Yeah.
It was horrible. I did watch it, but it was so janky and
Yeah, I
terrible.
watched it. I
It was
watched
awful.
it. I'm just
He
gonna
has a new
watch it
film
just
coming out.
because everybody's different. I'm gonna watch this because everybody's different. But I like
Uh,
what she said. She didn't watch the other one, and she's not interested in this one. And everybody's entitled to their
Oh
own opinion.
man, legends. Let me shout you out. I cried earlier and believe that y'all are angels. Be blessed. Love y'all. Thank y'all and have a good night. Legends, you don't know what that
Oh,
means to me, sir. That means I've done my part. If I've touched one heart and made one person feel better by running my motor, then I've done my job. Thank you so much, legends.
and
Please hit
he
the
is a
subscribe
blessing.
button and come back on
Legends.
next week. I will be here each and every Friday, brother, and I will be looking for you. I don't know how to subscribe to people while I'm here, so please hit that button and leave a comment on one of my videos, and then I'm able to find you much easier, and I can subscribe and support with whatever you're doing as well. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
And also follow on TikTok.
And follow me on TikTok as well, Faith and Bishop 2. I'm Faith and Bishop 2 everywhere. All lowercase,
Yeah.
number 2 at the end.
Wow. He said, wow.
Hey,
So I
many
told
have
you a
been
blessing.
many
A
have been
blessing.
cheated on, and many have survived. I'm not sure where that where that. I'm not sure where that
Come
is
again.
that in reference to the prior conversation.
Come again, repairs.
Please, we need you to
Are you
elaborate on
saying
that one. I'm confused.
okay, you was
It's
cheated
getting
on,
late.
but
My
like you
brain
was
is
cheated
starting to
on, but you
shut down.
survived. You was cheated on, but you survived.
Oh, that's too good. Y'all are so good. Me too. However, I can't really say for sure. Not sure. They've
But
lost
she
me in the
said
comments.
it. She said that part.
They've lost me in the comments. Okay, Crystal,
Okay.
is there anything else? Being my co-host tonight, is there any other topic that I haven't discussed that you want to bring up before we head out of here?
So we never got Kia, huh? The new lady.
We never got Kia to come up.
I don't know what she
Okay,
did
we can talk
wrong.
about that airplane. Well, they've been falling out the sky here lately, but I do. We could talk
Oh,
about Delta. Did you see that plane hit the ground and flip over? And then
but you see how
Delta,
God let them all walk out?
come on now, preach for
Mm.
us a little bit.
You see how
Unscathed.
God said, we already did these. We're gonna show them that I am right here. That man, this one man did a video. He said, look at this plane, yo. I just got off this plane. Plane flipped over. Everybody was supposed to be going.
Gone.
God let every last one of them walk off that plane, and the stewardess helped them walk off.
Come on now.
That was nothing but God.
That was God now.
That was nothing but God. When I watched that video, it gave me chills through my body. And the testimony, especially that one guy, he was screaming. And he just kept saying, I walk like. And somebody said in the comments, you should be thanking God. He was. But he was so, people don't understand. He was so, what's it called? Shocked. He was saying God, but he was just saying, oh my God. Like, he probably wasn't more religion like some of us are. But he was in his own way. He was shocked.
He was in
Because I
shock.
know I would have been too. He was shocked. He was
He was
videoing it. He
shocked.
was shocked. He know what to say. He just kept saying, "I just walked this plane. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my!" Like he was just shocked. He didn't know what to say. So
So
to
what are
that,
your thoughts around them? Because they're offering each of the passengers $30,000, no strings attached.
I wouldn't want that.
I don't think so either.
Are you
I would
crazy?
take the 30,000, but I would take it to a lawyer and sue them because
Yeah. What you
my
mean?
my
No,
my, my
no. The
suffering, my
30,000.
mental.
That means you have to sign, and you can't take it to a lawyer.
No, they said that it's no strings attached, so it's no release that you sign.
Oh, you said those strings attached. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will not be just taking that.
Oh no.
What?
I,
People are gonna be their mindset. Their
traumatized. And imagine people that had connecting flights.
and
That
then the
wasn't their
one I
final
seen the one
destination, where
lady,
they
she
had
was
to
just
get off
standing
that
there
plane and get
looking
on
at the
another one.
plane, and I could tell her mind wasn't there. It's so many different videos, but it's this one lady. She is just staring at the plane because her mind probably is.
Yeah.
She couldn't get it together.
Yeah. It
God
was
is
God.
good.
That was a God thing now. But yeah, the 30,000, I would take it, but I'd take it to a lawyer because we're gonna
Yeah,
sue. Everybody on that
because they give
plane
it. They give it to
deserve.
everybody. Of course you go. Yeah, give me
Yeah,
mine.
everybody on that plane deserve enough money to not have to work for a good long while. I mean, everybody deserve $1 million check for that, at least.
Thank you.
At least a
The plane
million.
just that just did before that, and to watch them walk off that plane like that upside down, and they said the pilot whatever was still trying to steer the plane.
Goodness.
and landed on it, but still trying to didn't panic. Well, he probably panicked, but what I'm saying is he was still trying to have the plane in control. So could you imagine what his mind is going through?
Horrible.
God is good. I'm telling you, whoo.
When I tell you, y'all got me afraid to get on these planes right now. They keep falling out the sky, and I'm
And we
starting to get
fly
that.
every year. And guess what? I just told my cousins, I don't know if I'm going to Florida. We may drive. They said, "Oh my goodness, here you go." I knew you was gonna say it. You was the first one to say it. I don't know.
I'm seriously thinking about because we go on
Yeah, I
vacation
don't
every
know.
year. I'm seriously thinking about driving to our destination because I'm not.
That's what
I
I
love the
said.
cruise, but even when we prepare to cruise, we fly, to the
Yeah, because you
port.
gotta get to the destination.
Correct. But I'm thinking, Lord, we may end up having to drive somewhere this year. If one more plane fall out the sky, I'm driving wherever
It's
we
been
going.
five.
It's insane.
Five. And then somebody said, "Oh no, you don't know about another one." They just ain't talking about yet. I'm like, "Well, what that one at?" And somebody's been sick. I'm like, "Oh, it's been too frequently."
It's insane.
Yeah, because scientific fact, you are more likely to get in a car accident than a plane
Being a
accident.
plane crash, I need people to
So it's
understand that
like, what?
you
What's
are
going on
safer on a
now?
plane, at least until 2025.
What's going on now? So yeah, we fly to Florida every year, and I don't know. I might drive.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
really thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it too. They was like, "Oh, you thinking like that? You know, and we go." It's just too many, and they're not even saying what's causing it.
Nope.
Like, not one yet. What happened to that plane? Oh, it
Exactly.
was a storm and blah 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 blah. What? And then that jet that flew and landed in Philly and crashed and messed some of them killed some people, and then the people passed away on the plane. It was a jet. It was six people, and then did you see the one story that the dad just had took the kids to get an ice cream and they heard it and the little boy was trying to cover his sister? A thing came flying through their car and slashed the boy in the head. He had to get flew to the hospital and get emergency surgery.
Oh,
A
I didn't
piece of
see
the
that.
plane landed through his head.
I didn't see
Did you
that at
see? I
all.
saw that. I got sent you. A piece
They
of the plane landed on his head and slid it.
oh,
And he didn't even know he was still talking because he was covering his little sister and said, "Dad, did I save my little sister? Did I
oh my
save her?" But he
God.
got a piece of the plane or a piece of the debris. I ain't gonna say a plane, the debris slashed in his head.
Horrible.
It was sad.
I'm still stuck on the big one where the military pilot hit the commercial plane. You remember that one? It's not been that long ago. That the one that took out, I think it was over 60 people that passed away in that over the water.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you remember? We never talked about Donald Trump's comments when they
No.
had the press conference and Donald Trump. They asked, are you going to visit the site? And he said, "You want me to visit the site? What you want me to do? Go swimming with them in the water?" I was so disappointed. I got into it with my barber over that comment because I couldn't believe he defended it. It was insane. How insensitive, how inhumane can you be to make a
What does he
joke
mean?
or to be sarcastic in a moment like that? I'm like, every president would have flown out there, to be in,
Present.
to grieve with the families, that sort of
We
thing.
know you don't care, but you could at least went and act like you did. We know
Yeah,
you don't.
correct. He said, I mean, what do you want me to do? Visit the water? What do you want me to do? Go swimming? These are over
This
60
is the man they
people.
voted for.
That's what they voted for.
Mm, what you want me to do?
It was so bad. Oh, and then
That's why I
I
can't watch him. I ain't see that. I cannot.
oh, it was
It makes me
bad.
so angry. I gotta.
The one the one piece that did make me laugh over the last couple of weeks was oh Lord, Elon Musk's son. Did you see him inside the
Oh,
Oval Office? telling him, "Shut up!
Shut
You're
up.
not the
But
president."
4 years old, heard it from somebody else. You know that.
You know they've been saying it at home.
4 years old, heard it from somebody else.
You
He did not just
know
say
it.
that. He was listening to somebody talk. He kept looking at him. He and then they're gonna try to do a sideline with him like standing by the desk. That's why he did it. And Donald Trump right there, and then President Kennedy
Welcome
with
back,
his son. All right, did
Khalid.
you see that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so basically, I think the reason why they brought him there with his jacket on and all that, and standing by the desk of Trump, because years ago President Kennedy was
Oh
in the
yeah, I did
office with
see that.
his.
And then he had
So
the
they tried
son
to do a
under the desk.
replica and had the picture side by side. It was not the same,
It
first of
was
all.
not because
But they
the
tried to do
son
it
was
like that.
under the desk at that time in the other photo. But here's the thing. Um, in addition to we all know that they saying it at home. If that would have been one of our children in that office cutting up, that person would have lost their job just like that,
I said
just for
that,
the
and guess what? He
disrespect.
tried to ignore him. He
Yep.
heard what he said. He said, "Shut up."
How long have I been doing? How have I been going live, Khalil? Do you mean live on YouTube or live period?
Yeah,
Or
because
live
YouTube
today?
is
You
new
got to be
to
more
us.
specific. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. I've been on TikTok for about 3 years now. I've been here. I've been going live here for a couple of months now, and I'm growing my subscribers. So please, if you haven't already, hit the button and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on YouTube or
TikTok.
TikTok as well. Faith and Bishop 2 on Faith and Bishop 2 everywhere. But yeah, it was funny to me. I loved it. I said, out
I
of the
did
mouth of
too.
babes,
I did too.
shut up. You're not the president.
President. I said, look at him, listen to what they was saying. And he act like he ain't hearing him. You heard him.
You heard him.
You heard him.
You heard him.
But you know, the children that age repeat what they hear.
Yep.
He repeated what he heard. And then he looked at him. And Trump looking like he looking straight. You heard every word he said. Then they try to switch it up and say he ain't say that.
Yep.
I was done.
I saw that too.
I was done. I said, you know what? They try to get this picture and put it together with the Kennedy picture with his son. Like, it was never happening. That little boy was repeating. Just like I don't know if y'all know that Elon Musk or is trans and how she spoke out.
Hmm.
Am I allowed to say that word?
You just did.
Well, I guess it's YouTube. They say, well,
You
yeah,
just did. All
yeah,
right,
she
wait a
spoke
minute.
out.
Paris, I don't know where this comment come from. I'm assuming that you and Sonya are having a conversation, but I want to chime in on this. My feeling is that faith only gets you so far. We are people who, excuse me, who have to deliver the message through our behavior. Listen, what you said, Paris, was actually biblical. Faith without word is dead. So yes, in addition to having faith, you also have to work every day. so so we're all saying the exact same thing. If you are a Christian, you have to live that life every day. You have to strive to live to do right every day. We're gonna fall short. We all sin. We all are victims of our flesh. But yes, you do have to work. You do have to work at your behavior. You have to work at your behavior as a Christian. I know I do. I have to work
I know I do.
bridling my tongue because sometimes I be wanting to cut people the way they cut me. You know what I mean? But I have to find a way to reach people through love, and I feel like that sometimes because sometimes the flesh does get the best of me. But yeah, we're all in agreement on that. Paris, but your behavior needs to be a reflection of what you're attempting to represent. So yeah, faith without work is dead. That's true.
Yes.
11 children, three different mamas. Who we talking
Who that?
about? Y'all
Who that?
having
Who
a
that?
whole different conversation in the comment section.
It's not Elon
Who
Musk.
got 11 children and three different mamas?
I didn't know that. Well, we only talk about two people, so is it one of them?
I have no idea. All right, folks. We have been
Okay.
here past the 2 hour mark. I think this is a lovely time to wind down. If you guys don't have any other topics that y'all want to cover, we can end this thing because I actually got to work tomorrow.
I do
Sonny, I
too.
feel you. You
I
got
do
to work
too.
tomorrow too.
Yeah, tomorrow's my Saturday.
Yeah, well, look, I gotta say this low because when you tell people you're gonna be off, they find things for you to do. So I'm gonna be off next week for a day or two. So I'm working tomorrow so I can have that day off. But I don't want my wife to know because she will get me a honey-do list, and I'll be working all day on my off day. So that's why I'm
So
working
you
tomorrow.
trying to relax.
Yes, I just want to relax. So I'm gonna get up tomorrow and work. But that's cool. I thank
That's
you
what's
for
up.
joining me, Crystal. I can't believe you hanging out this late. What time you got to work tomorrow?
10.
Oh God. Well,
I'm good.
I have all day to get it done, and even if I don't get it all done tomorrow, I can do some of it Sunday. So,
I'm
uh,
good.
uh, I'll I'll get the hours in at some point. It won't be early because y'all kept me up way past my bedtime. Excuse me for that. Look, Kalia said goodbye. I gotta go to bed. That sounds good. We all about to say bye bye. Now it's time to say goodbye. All right, Crystal, just like on my TikTok
Oh,
show, my TikTok lives, we're gonna do
she
like we
said
always
must.
do. And yeah, honey, do
Oh,
on
I didn't
son, you
know
don't.
that. He had 11 kids by 3 different people. I didn't know that.
Who got 11 kids by 3 baby mamas?
She said must. Elon Musk. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I did know that. That is also. Has Elon ever been married? Is he married now?
Well, I don't know. I just know I like the transgender child. She ran it, and I love it.
Hmm,
I mean, ran it when she was a child. When how she, I gotta see everything she said.
cool.
She ran it.
All right, Crystal, with that, I'm going to leave it up to you to give me your final thoughts, and we're going to close this show on out. I thank you all for showing up tonight. The numbers went up and down, but we kept a steady number up, and I'm happy with it. We're growing slowly, but we're growing. So that's all good with me. I thank you all. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up on your way out, and please make sure that you hit that subscribe button on my YouTube page and follow me on TikTok if you want more. If you want to know what I'm going to talk about every week, all you got to do is to follow me. Follow my TikToks. He bored with nothing to do. That's funny. Absolutely.
She
He
said
need
we
to go
only
to
had
the
11
gym.
children. I forgot. I know I read about the transgender child because she has a lot to say. That's all.
Who has a transgender child?
Must.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. So that's who I follow. Because she was asking, we didn't know about 11 kids. I did, but I forgot because I was so focused on
No,
reading
I
everything
had
she had to
no
say.
idea. So is it a trans man or a trans woman?
Okay, so the son, it's a daughter, but it was a son.
So a trans woman. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he never talked about. Oh, I send you everything.
How does she look?
I'm gonna send you everything. This could be our next subject.
That subject gets people in trouble all the time.
Oh, why? Because she done spoke out and I was gonna get into trouble. She's telling everything about how he was a father, how he wasn't there.
Oh
Uh,
wow, he was a deadbeat with billions of
yes,
dollars.
yes. I gotta send it to you. She
Oh,
spoke
we
out.
gonna talk about Mr. Electric Man for real. You mean to tell me and Trump ain't no better? Look how many baby mamas he got and ex-wives and man, we don't
Well,
even know
she
how many
said he
back
is a
alley abortions
dead
that man done
beat.
paid for. Y'all need to stop it.
Well, she said he is a deadbeat, like deadbeat, and she has imposed it. She did an interview. I gotta send it to you, brother. When you
Uh,
read it, we're gonna
dead,
talk about it.
a billionaire deadbeat daddy.
Yep. Her. Never was
I
there for
can't
her. She
believe this.
tried and tried and tried. Never looked at her like that, all because she was, you know what?
No way.
Yes, way. I'm gonna send it to you.
Please do.
I can't wait to send it to you.
All right, Crystal, give me your final thoughts so we can wrap it up at a decent hour tonight. Cause Lord, y'all told me up
Yeah,
late. Crystal, you had me up to 7:30,
last week. I
and
know.
I had to go to a concert, so I only got about 3.5 hours of sleep.
But you had fun.
We had a good time though. We
I
did.
guess so.
We had a good time. I do think I have to just personally take the time to say thank you for pulling me up out that bed. Cause
I just say because we had so many, it was so many different topics, communication, and there's so many people. I was shocked.
it was
It
insane.
was a lot of people. Like they was coming left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right,
Yep.
left and
Hey,
right.
eventually we're gonna be just like this over here. It just takes time.
It's supposed to be, yeah, but
Yeah,
it
but
was
but the
like
problem the problem is people are, like I said, people are lazy. People are simply lazy. You saw that tonight where I just don't like it over there. I'm like, it's basically the same
I was
thing.
kind
It's
of
just one
shocked
at
though
a
because you was
time.
the main one that said, "Don't drop me, never." I'm gonna leave it like that.
We we ain't gonna touch on that one though, Crystal. You're
I dare you to drop me, cause blah 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 blah. But you
we
couldn't
go.
type in a few. Yeah,
See, that's what it's just a different vibe. You know what I mean? To me, TikTok is for the young folk. It really is. I mean, I do what I do over there. I love what I
yeah,
do over there. But TikTok live, not the content necessarily, but TikTok lives is for young folks and old folk that are not mature. This setting right here is for mature people. It just is. You just got to
yeah.
be grown over here. You know what I'm
And
saying?
come up one at a time and just talk.
Yep. It's but he
That's
was.
all. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Comments are right there. We read them.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Bring you right on up.
We
And
said at the
like I
same
say,
time. That's
at
it.
some point I'll break down and get the rest of my equipment to get it more convenient for folk. But my thing is, ain't nobody throwing me the money over here to do it. So I
Thank
mean,
you.
like this
Because
is
I know
I'm
exactly.
doing
And
this
guess
without
what?
having to pay for it.
Now I understand why people wait. Cause I know people that on YouTube and they not doing this and doing that. But the people that's like really up there, I can see them doing. Now I see why. Because that stuff costs.
it costs. It
No, it's a
costs
lot.
time,
It's a
energy,
lot.
training, and money. All
It's
those
a
things.
lot. It's a
It's a
lot.
lot. I'm learning. Like I say, I'm happy that I've gotten this far in this short amount of time. But we're gonna get better. But it's just
Oh yeah, we will.
it just takes time. And like I said, y'all just keep on showing up for me, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I do, and we
Every
gonna
week it would be different.
correct.
Every week.
Yep.
So whoever was hating or doing what they was before, watch. It's like my brother blew up over there. He's gonna blow up over here.
Say it again. We gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And
One
like I
day at a
say,
time, but it's gonna be even bigger and better.
yep. And one thing I love about it is I never forget my people. You know what I mean? Though
Oh no,
the
you
people
don't.
that
I know that.
rock with me from the beginning, I hold on to them people for dear life. If you don't see these people, it's because they chose to walk away. It's never because of me, because I am loyal to the end.
I
Understand that, man.
know. Everybody and their mom was there last week. I was
Yep.
like, remember you was
My
like bringing
very
up
first
people?
TikTok friend showed up. The
Yeah.
very first one I ever had.
Yes. And she was
She
happy.
showed up last week. That is how loyal I am to my people. That was my big and
Yes.
look at all the amazing things that woman had to say about me that many
She
years
did.
later. You know what I
She
mean?
did.
Just straight from the
I didn't
heart.
even know her.
Yep. Yep.
So I was like, oh wow, yes.
That was my
And then
very
the other
first
guy,
TikTok friend.
the guy,
Which one?
the older man, with the daughter, and uh, he-
Hold on.
the older man had lost his child, and
Oh God, that was a conversation there, wasn't it?
yeah,
That show was all over the
it was
place.
all over. It was a lot, and I said, "Oh my god, I done got my brother up. I didn't know it was gonna be like. It was a lot going on,
Yeah, that show
but it
was.
was okay. It was
Where is
okay
Thor tonight? We have not seen him in a while. Is he okay? I'm gonna have to reach out to him on TikTok because I haven't seen him.
because he would have been on here.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta reach out.
Why, Sonya? Why they taking your messages down? It says, oh no, she took it down. It says message retracted. But yeah,
Oh,
but yeah, last week was a show. That was a big show for
It
me
was
to
a
be
lot.
completely unprepared for. It was a big show,
It
and
was.
people don't understand the level of energy and time. That takes a lot of energy out of
I
me to
know.
yeah
Because it was
to
like left, right,
yeah
left, front, left, back, side, side. I'm like, oh
yeah.
my goodness. I
Good
said,
night. See you next week, you
and I
guys.
woke you up. You was
You
like,
woke
I
me
don't
up for that
know.
one, Crystal. I was in when I tell you I was laid up so comfortable in my bed.
You said, I don't know. I said, please, please.
You did.
I didn't even know it was going to be like that, though.
Yep. Crystal, I got
Oh,
up. I came downstairs and I chatted with my mom. I'm like, Crystal just hit me up and she told me
I
to come down.
begged
She
you
was like,
down.
I thought you was getting some rest. You got to go to the concert. I said, yeah, I know, but it feel good to have people that love you enough that want to hit you up and say, come on in the room.
Yeah,
So I came down. I said. I hit
you
the button. I said,
did.
I'm only gonna be here 45 minutes. I don't know what she think about. She get 45.
It was well.
I looked up and the sun was up. Oh my
It was.
God.
Because the conversations was so deep.
It was deep.
I don't think we even realized the time that we didn't realize it.
I didn't realize the
The-
sun was coming up. It was bad. I looked up and said, oh my God, it is Saturday morning and I am still running this motor. And we
Yeah.
still had hundreds of people sitting. Even when I ended that
They
thing,
didn't
it
want
was
you to hang
still
up.
hundreds of
You didn't
people.
see?
What's
In
that?
the comments, they didn't want you to hang up.
I
I said he has to go to a concert. It's
I
late.
got it was bad. I'm like, y'all
They
are
didn't want you to
y'all
hang
are
up.
draining me.
I'm like,
Draining
he been up. He just did his thing. Like, come on, y'all.
me.
I guess y'all must have missed it. This is Valentine's Day. He is going out. But it was. I was surprised. No, I knew it was gonna be people, but I was surprised how many people it was on Valentine's
I
Day.
just knew everybody was gonna be booed up on a
Oh,
Friday
I
for
didn't think
Valentine's
that.
night.
I didn't think that. That's why I said,
I
you know,
did. I did.
really?
I thought everybody was gonna be with their little boo on Friday, and I was gonna get away. I really did.
I didn't think so.
It did not
Cause you gotta
happen.
remember, people they could be in the house, whatever, but once you get on, they jump on. Even if they're man in the basement, don't ever they jumping on. We done been on live with people, the man somewhere or downstairs, or I done heard people saying, "Oh, he over there."
It was
I done
big.
heard people say it since I've been on your live.
Yeah, I talked to my mama. I said, oh, well, we heading to YouTube tonight because what I refuse to do.
It's them till 8 o'clock in the morning, well, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I will not be over here slaving until 7 o'clock the next morning. Now another time. I can't do it. I can't do it. I love these shows. They are peaceful. They are calm. They are Montel Williams style, and we can get out of here
I
at
like
a
that.
at a
My
decent
tailroom
hour.
style.
Cause I can't keep doing that to myself. And the whole week, I'm telling you how bad it was. My wife picks up my son from daycare on the way home. And so they walked in the room, and he'll come up to me and give me a hug whenever he comes in. So he came up and gave me a hug, and she was holding his little knapsack. And I'm like, Jennifer, why do you got his knapsack? You don't bring that home until Friday. She looked at me, she's like, Marquise, it is Friday. I said, it is. That's how I'm telling you, that's how mentally drained I was. All the days just start
Oh,
they all rolled. I just did not realize today was even Friday until she said that mess to me. I thought I had to work tomorrow. I mean, yeah, it was bad. Y'all messed me up. And then and I don't
wow.
want to get into the whole money bit on it, but here's the thing. I'm here all night.
I'm
And I
listening.
don't
Hold
get
on.
paid for lives. I get paid for my content, and that's only if it does well. I
You
get
don't
paid.
understand that. I do.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't get paid anything for this. So I'm like, the amount of time that I'm investing, especially 8 hours or more, this is
Exactly.
wasted time. This is completely wasted time. I enjoy the conversations. It's not wasted time over here because it counts as watch hours to YouTube. But on TikTok, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing.
That's why
Outside
you
of
gotta start putting your cash app on. What's your cash app?
but I hate. I hate doing that.
They
I,
don't
I,
care. They
I
will
won't
to
say I
stay
hate that I
on.
do it. I have never done
I
it.
mean,
Let me
what
see.
is $5 or $10 a piece? Come on, ain't no buy that broke. They can't.
I literally have
Come on.
never posted a cash app. I've never done
Do
it.
you know how people do that?
I've never done it.
Oh wow! I ain't saying
I
you
have never.
do. But you'll be surprised how many people do it. They'll be up on live, do whatever. And people do it because they enjoy the conversation. Now with you, do you know if you didn't want to hang up that enjoy your conversation? It's not about you. That's for the money. It's not about that. But it's about your time and what you are doing and you are providing. Like you are a person that people enjoy, that people want to stay up with. People don't even want to hang up. They're like, Krista, shut up. I didn't say nothing. I said tap up. Y'all get mad because I said tap up. So what I'm saying to you is it's not about you don't want to do that. You should do it because you provide us a service that a lot of people don't. And then us as women, men, young men, young women, we look forward to coming on here to having these conversations with you and let's get it started. So I don't think you understand how much you are loved and appreciated. And we look forward to Fridays. I flew in here. I was just at a get together. I couldn't wait to get here. I was like, I gotta get on. And I got right on. Because guess what?
Oh,
I look forward to my Friday just like everybody else. Maybe Miss Fat, like she might not want to come over here, whatever, but she looks forward to you too. Like so many people look forward. That's why last Friday I'm like, come on, you gotta come on. Like you are loved. And I
oh.
want to say I love you.
I love you too, Crystal.
You are.
Well, maybe at some point. But even but on TikTok, it's no excuse because you can send those gifts. Anybody can send a gift on TikTok. Like over
So how
here,
we do it over
okay.
here? What do we have to do to come like we
Okay,
need to
now,
do something.
yeah,
We
there's
need to
nothing you can
create
do. You would have
something.
to use Cash App over here.
You
but on
got to?
TikTok, I'm like, we had 11,000 people. How do 11,000 people pass through my room and I walked away with 12, maybe $12 the whole night with 11,000 people there.
So
That's the kind
that's
of stuff
we have to change what's going on then. Cause that's weird.
that was insane. It was
Beyond.
insane. 11,000 people. It was like $11. I'm not lying. Seven,
No, I
8 hours of
believe
my
you.
time. $11.
That was so much entertainment.
All the people. Yeah. Like I said, that's
But you
why.
so nice, you do it for that. Maybe your people like us, you need to promote it and we do it for you or something. Because we know you don't want to, but it's no way.
Yeah, I just
You
yeah.
should have left
Cause
with
like I
that.
said,
It is no, nah, it's no way. It's no way.
Sonny said
Like,
she don't
that's
never have
weird.
coins.
Nah, people enjoy the conversation. People.
That's all I'm saying. I'm like eight
So,
hours, but I will go to a messy live, Charles and
mm,
Netta, and they are throwing money at these people. You know what I mean? Throwing, and it's not about the. It's never
weird.
been about the money for me,
That's
but
the
it's
weird
just the
shit.
fact.
That's
What's
the
that?
weird shit. So now you need somebody to start your live off. We're gonna start off like this. I'm telling you, you have to start doing that. Cause when they get rid of this app, it's gonna be get rid of. We gotta start off with money. Sorry to say, and people are gonna put it because I'm not saying you need it or you want it. I know you don't, but
Mhm.
you deserve it, and we should start off with the live like that. And people are gonna fly it because they don't want to hang up. The conversations are always good. It's always a good vibe. Even if it's a little argument here and there, people don't leave. Even the person that was disrespecting you didn't want to leave. We're
Did
like,
not want to go. Did you see
what
that,
is going
Crystal?
on?
I
You
had given
still
her walking papers. I had
exactly.
completely destroyed her Christian style, and the lady did not want to go. I
You know
told her
why?
she
She
was.
knew it was a good vibe. She didn't want to leave, and she made every excuse in the world why she wanted to stay. So I finally said, "Well, hey, sis, come a part of her team. Like, are you cool with that?" Like, she was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But she's the same one that went on that page and said, "Oh, and that Marquise lover." That man said, hold up," because we don't do that over here. Because he know what she was talking about. He said, "I don't know her. I don't know Marquise. I don't know whatever, whatever." But everybody is welcome here, and I'm looking at her like, well, I can't see her, but I'm looking.
Right,
Like, oh,
right.
this that lady. Like, what's up? I did nothing to you. Like, what is wrong, baby?
I don't know
You
what
hating on my brother that much that you would say that?
that
I was like,
hatred was.
wow.
The hatred was
I
so
had to tell my
real.
son, and my son
You're
was like,
holding
"Mom, stay
on
off of
to.
there. Stay off of
The
there."
sad part is you're holding on to a 1 minute 47-second video that she
Video.
didn't even see. She never even saw it. You saw when I asked her the question, she could not even tell me how long the video was.
Oh no,
You never even
she couldn't
saw
say
the
the
video that you
video, and she couldn't remember the date.
correct.
Because they was asking all kind of questions. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? So I stepped back and listened. And
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was the one that said, remember, she's like, and somebody called me a, it was me.
All right.
But it was so much going on, I slid it in. And God forgive me. I
Ah.
did. God forgive me. I did. I call her, you know what? She pissed me off. And only time I do that when somebody pissed me off. She pissed me off. And the only, I don't really get pissed off, but she just was, everybody was on her. And I call her that. And that's what snapped her. She said, y'all called me a, that was me. Nobody else did. I did. But it sounded like it was a lot of people because everybody was arguing. So
Oh, I was unaware of that part.
I apologize. I told you the truth. I did. I
Lord
did.
have
It was
mercy.
me. She announced it. You don't remember?
I do.
And I'm apologize right now. I did. But it
But
was some people talking. I was like,
but
I'm gonna
she
get
had
away with it.
that lady had some. I'm like, I have done nearly 1,000 videos in 3 years, and you're hung up on a piece of a one video
I
of
didn't
a.
even know what she was talking about.
It was
That's why
crazy. That
I
video,
was
that
like,
video's so old. I'm
that's
like,
what
you
somebody was
brought.
saying in the comments. Are you serious?
She brought up a.
Please give us the date. Somebody said in the comments, please give us a date, time, whatever.
We.
Because it's 1,000 videos, something. She wasn't reading. And then we talking. She could never ever say time, date, nothing. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, something. I was like, oh, that's what you know it's negative energy.
Yeah,
I'm
but she
telling
came
you.
in wrong. Well, who you
It
want me
was
to start with?
she
You
came
or
in.
you? Yeah, I mean, she came in. She came in with the thought that she was finna get everybody right. You know what I mean? It's her energy was just. It was
She
she was in the
thought
wrong
that.
place. We don't do
But
that.
it was like, darn, you really that negative. We over here having a good conversation, figuring things out, and you came over here with that.
Yeah,
Talking about, oh, you was invited, you something. No. They read what happened was they read I forgot, read the comments and then said, let me get over here and see what she's talking about. And then when you came over, you did that. That's what happened.
it was crazy.
It was beyond. But guess what I said? God don't like ugly. See you later.
Man,
See
I
you
mean,
later.
but it gave me the opportunity to finally address it. And like I say,
Mm-hmm.
her mind was made up when she came in the door, so it didn't. But it was for those that was sitting up under her because she wasn't the only one. Like I say, when the room got that big, I'd seen the comment a couple of times. I'm like, okay,
Well,
y'all want it?
she
Let me
didn't know
give.
it was gonna be that many people though, you see? And he
Yeah.
said, hold on, I gotta talk. Hold on, I got no, you ain't get to you don't get to talk now. You already talked.
Yep.
Everybody is talking to you now.
Yep.
You don't get to talk.
Yep.
Because you came in disrespectful, and now we're going to leave you right here and see you. And then you still allow her to stay. I was like,
I let her keep on
you
talking. I
did.
did.
You did. I
I
was
let
like,
I let her
wow.
stay with her
I ain't going to
welcome. She
lie. I
wore
was
that
like,
welcome
wow.
so far out, and I still let her talk. And
And
she
I
got
was
off.
like, you
Got
know what?
when I finally blocked her, she went right over, right somewhere else and talked about it. It's
I told
insane.
you. I was on it. Yeah. We was on there. Well, I was going through. And then, you know me, nosy. Go on this page talking about I don't even know if I say his word. Yeah, Trump and other stuff and whatever. She said, "Oh, she's a." I said, "Hold on, what?" I said, "Yes, that's my brother." And what? Like, what is going
I
on?
love it.
The guy was like, hold on. What we not gonna do is do this in here." Like he wasn't for it.
Right.
Like he was not for it. But I couldn't believe. I'm like, wow. It's like
And how do
14.
you take
I couldn't
drama
believe
from
it.
one live to another live that's totally unrelated?
Well,
That is
she
the
did.
point.
She did. I don't even know her like that.
Insane.
And I was like, wow.
How am I
I'm
still
regular
running
on
through
there
your
like
mind?
regular.
I don't even know you from a can of paint. That doesn't even make sense.
I
Never.
told that lie that.
I don't know
I
what
said
she
we
looked
don't even know
like. I
her.
don't know nothing about this woman.
You would have thought you knew her. You grew up with her because the way she was talking, like, and she's a blah 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 lover, and I'm like, hold on, what? But he brought her back. Like, hold up, because we don't do this over here. Like, what's going on? And I told him, and she was like, just block her out. And he was like, we don't do that over here.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad that he was not like that.
That was
And
good.
whatever, he did not indulge in what she was saying, and she was mad. All
Crazy.
because I was on this live that I was just having to scroll through. And look, I happened to come up on there with her. But they was talking about all this different stuff. So it's like, wow, you really, really went that deep. And I said to her, I'm gonna pray for you, and she really got mad.
Oh yeah.
That's why you know the devil's lie. I'm like, how are you mad?
Yeah, her
Because I'm
spirit
gonna
is.
pray for you.
Mm-hmm.
I was being serious though. Like
Mm-hmm.
I am too old to indulge in this. And the
Yep.
guy was like, you don't have to leave. We need newcomers. Like I said, I'm gonna listen, but I'm gonna leave too. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to. You don't have, we already told. Come on now. I forgot her name. They said it to her. I forgot
Pretty.
her
She was
name.
pretty something or another.
Yeah, whatever it was. They was like, don't, you can't do that to people and blah blah blah. She thought they was gonna be like, oh yeah, see you. They did not.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't negative, boo.
Correct.
And it was just
Everybody's not like
strange.
that.
The reason why it was strange to me because I used to be scared to come on lives or whatever. When I came to your live scrolling through over a year and a half ago and then started talking on there. The reason why I don't like talking about I got a nasal voice, deep voice or whatever, and that's why. But then I started feeling comfortable because you made me feel comfortable, and then the way you present everything make people feel comfortable and everything about you, everything about your content, everything. So I was like, I'm new on here. I'm going to talk. Usually I don't because of I don't like my voice. I don't like you know what I mean?
Oh,
If
you're
it makes
cool.
any sense.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have a
Everybody
nasal
has
voice. I have a
insecurities.
but
Yeah.
when she did that, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna say something." And they, for them to be on my side, it wasn't even about to be on my side. It was about them knowing right from wrong.
Right from
That's what
wrong.
made me feel good.
Come
They
on
said, "I
now.
don't know you like that, but we're not gonna allow her to do that. Hold on. You need the blah blah." And I'm like, right,
I
because it was
like
like,
that.
for what? All because I was on your page and I've been following you forever.
Whatever.
She made it seem like that I was what she said was, oh, she's a Marquise lover. That's I
I
keep
mean,
forgetting I'm on
but
YouTube. I
But
don't know
she
if I'm going
she
to say
said
it.
that
That's what she
something similar
said.
even went the page because when she realized she was not finna win, she went, y'all all just some sheep and
Yeah.
everything come out of his mouth is a lie. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean she went to town. It was like, and
She
I broke
cussed.
that thing down. I said, listen to me. I got a daughter that's 16.
I was
When,
like,
when, when she have people,
wow.
when there are people around her that do not like her, I tell her, remove yourself from people that
Hmm.
don't like you, that have decided that you are a bad person. You don't have to prove a thing to them. You just remove yourself. And when I asked her, so why are you still here? Y'all invited me up.
She
Like,
wouldn't
that's not answering
leave.
the question. If you decided I'm a bad person, I'm a liar, I'm this, I'm that,
Yeah.
I'm a clout chaser. I mean, she was throwing all the names. If I am all of those things, why are you here? Because I don't entertain those type of people. I
That's why I
block
didn't understand.
I block those
That
people. I never see their
exactly.
content. I never go to their lives if I don't agree with the things that they're saying and doing. My choice. But you're
That's
still
what I
here.
was.
And she stayed there until I blocked her.
She wouldn't leave, and then give first. What's her name? She said she would have been kicked out, blocked, but
Yep.
she was pissed. She was upset. I forgot her name. She was mad. She
Determined?
said she was supposed to have been out of here. What was her name?
Was it determined?
No, I know determined. It was the she said it too, but it was the
It was determined, fat, you. Who else was in the box?
no, it was the your first TikTok created.
Oh, you're talking about Karen. That was Karen.
She was heated.
Karen was hot.
She was heated. She was more heated than me.
Karen was on fire. She was so
Now
mad.
she was heated. She was more heated than me. She
Karen was
was
mad.
heated. Yeah.
Because it took away from the moment. We were talking
It
about
did.
children that had passed away. And look, Sonya in the comments talking about he sure got me to do something I would never do. Got me up here telling all my business. Sonya, it was an interview. I interview everybody.
Yeah, it really was. Cause I was like,
After we get done with the interview, then you just become a co-host when you come up here. But the first time, yes, I'm gonna interview you. I want to know about you. I want to know who I'm dealing with.
mm-hmm.
and
You wanna
it
come up?
ultimately
Is she
helps
coming up?
people.
What time is it?
12:55 where I'm
It's
at.
still early. I thought it was 2 o'clock.
Crystal, I am going to bed tonight. You will not. And I said that about
Why
45
y'all not
minutes
coming
ago.
up? Who's coming up? Where's your email?
Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Saya, I thought we
Don't
had one more thing
invite.
to talk about.
The doors of the church are now closed.
But then we had one more thing to talk about.
Nope. I covered all of my topics and I gave you the
Oh,
opportunity
yeah, you
and I
did.
added another one. Thank you. I
Um,
thank you, Sonya, for sharing. It's been awesome. Yeah, when I tell y'all,
it has been.
if I don't come up here for nobody else, I am here for Sonya and I am here for Crystal. Crystal is the first one to make me get up out my bed at 11. Anybody else would have got a absolutely
I would have
not.
begged them. I begged
But
them.
I'm like, I got to come up here because this is
But then look,
this somebody that really support what I do. So I'm coming up here just for her. But please believe
I
it
didn't
ain't
know
for
it
the
was gonna be
men
that
full
many
of
people
y'all
though. I
that
was
make me
like,
get
hold
out my
up.
bed.
Everybody really came out.
They did.
The day we didn't think. That's how you know how important.
I thought it was gonna be a quick one. I promise you. I had it in my mind. Crystal, you getting 45
I
minutes.
did.
45, that's all you get. Michelle, why? What you mean, hello? I've been here all night.
Hey Michelle, make them talk. Do you want to come on?
Girl,
Leave your
don't. We are
email.
done. I have covered 6 topics, and Crystal think I'm about to continue talking. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hi
The doors
Michelle.
of the church are
You can
now
follow on
closed.
TikTok though.
If your heart is not right with Christ, you're just going to hell tonight. Because I am not staying up here. I'm not saving no more souls tonight.
You got my side hurt.
I can't do it. Y'all had me up from
Okay,
11:30
Michelle. He don't want
until
to.
7:30 the
And what's
next day
crazy
last
is
week.
I was
I'm not
so
doing that.
tired last week. I just played it off.
I'm not doing
And
it.
now this week I'm not.
I'm not doing it next week. And I'm not doing it tonight. Oh no. Oh
He's not doing
no.
it tonight. We gotta do
I'm
it
not
next week
doing it
then.
tonight. Crystal thought she was gonna put on her some fresh hair and keep me up all night. Absolutely not.
I just came in. That's why I got off late. I came in for my friend little gathering and I was up. I came on late on TikTok, and that's how you told me
Mm-mm.
what's going on. And
Crystal,
now
you
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
bait
get.
me into another
And now
conversation.
I'm
Go
trying to
on,
get.
wrap this up.
Oh, she said hello. Wow, like wow. You're not gonna do it.
Wow, nothing. We about done here. Crystal, you have tricked me. I was supposed to be gone. You have got me
No, we was
talking
talking about what
another 40
happened.
minutes. I'm finna just fold my hands. Hurry up and say what you got to say.
How you doing,
Uh,
Michelle?
Man, don't talk to me. Okay, y'all talk to each other because I'm through.
Hi, Michelle. Hold on. Is Michelle new? Or do
No,
I know
Michelle.
Michelle?
Michelle is on TikTok. That's a family member actually.
Oh, okay. Hey, she gonna tell me know something. I know she
There
do.
she go.
She
Good.
said good.
Don't talk to Michelle
You
because
gonna come
I'm
up,
done.
Michelle?
When you done talking to Michelle, I'm just gonna hit the button on y'all because I'm
Hold
through.
on for a minute.
I'm not
My
holding
piece.
on. It's 1 o'clock
Okay,
in the
I'm just gonna
morning.
do. Hold on. I want to see. Did you hear about everything what's happened tonight? Did you come on? Yes. Okay.
No, she has not been here the whole time. That is not true. She just got here.
Oh. No, I don't think she heard my question then. You
Mm-mm.
know everything that's going on?
No. It's been 168 minutes.
Somebody said I just be silent on a. I was wondering because you had just responded a
So
comment
you
on
just
your
think that
video. So
Crystal
thank
think
you,
I'm playing
Crystal.
with her. Crystal thinks she finna keep me up till the sun come up again. The devil is a liar.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah.
it's 1 o'clock.
Go tell the truth and shame the devil. Michelle says she want to come up. Stop playing, Shell.
No, that's what I said because people don't know. You gotta remember, Marquise. They just learned how to do the. So Michelle, let me try to do your.
What's your
Well,
email address,
this here is
Michelle?
20
You
minutes.
better
That's
make it
it.
quick. What's your email? She just talking crap. She don't. No, Michelle does not
No,
want to
she's
come
not.
up.
Why would you say that to your TikTok family?
Michelle does not want to come up. She wants to be messy and keep me up on this live, and it's not going to happen. I'm about to turn this light off. And the screen about to go black.
So are you coming up, Michelle?
No, she's not.
She said she won't come up.
And I know I can find a link to her with no problem.
You guys say yeah. She said yeah. She coming up.
Michelle is tripping. Okay, Michelle, keep on playing. Now I'm gonna send it to you. Now you're gonna have to prove it. Hold on. Where you at?
So
Hold on.
Michelle, you know how to do. Don't play. If you play with my brother, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna.
No, not you. Now I'm finna make them. Now I'm finna make them. No, no. I just sent the link to you. Now what you got? Now what you got? Sometimes you got.
Come on.
Sometimes you have to pop out and show ends.
I
Ain't that what
like
the word
that. She's
kids
like, you
of
gotta
mom
pop out and
said?
show it.
Sometimes you have to pop
Pop
out and
out and
show
show it.
ends.
Are you
Let me
coming?
drop you real quick. Sometimes you have to pop out and show the ends. Now come on up. The link has been texted to you, so you ain't got to do nothing but hit it from your text message. Come on up. I'm gonna show you about playing with me. Go ahead and if you guys are still in the room, please hit that thumbs up. I got a point to prove with Miss Michelle. Look at. Sometimes you have to pop out and show ends. I knew she was talking crap. I knew you. I knew you went. You scared, ain't you? Now that's what you get. You scary. I punked you. Sometimes you have to pop out and show the N words. Can I say the N word? That's not really cussing, is it? She going. That what she get. You was wet. You was helping me do what? Nothing. We're done. Yeah, I thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a wonderful conversation. We've covered some pretty heavy topics. Uh, Join me next week on Friday night right here on YouTube, where I will bring you fresh new topics and a lot of discussion. Please understand that you're more than welcome to pop up in the box and actually converse with me one-on-one. All you got to do is to send an email during the show, and I send a link out to you. And with the press of a button, you magically appear right next to me. So please believe that everybody's welcome. Understand that I do read all the comments as we go along, so everybody's a part of this show. I thank you all for joining me. I thank you all for the wonderful conversations. I thank you for your love and support. I thank you, my mainstays, Miss Sonia and Crystal, for being in the room tonight, along with God, I cannot remember her name. Oh, she's gonna get me. Starts with the D. Determined. Along with determined for popping up over here. I thank you all. We are growing slowly, but we are growing, and that's what's important. Yeah, I need you guys to hit that thumbs up on your way out. I need you to hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment on at least one of my YouTube videos so that I can subscribe to your page and support what you do as well. It's a give and take over here. I don't do anything or ask you to do anything that I don't do myself. So just as I'm asking for you to support me, I want to support you as well. So leave a comment after you subscribe to my page on my video so I can hit the button, find you, and subscribe to your channels as well. If you want to follow me, you want to know what we're going to be talking about, you'll get that information right here on YouTube via the shorts or via the long form, depending on what we're talking about. Also, if you want, you can follow me on TikTok, where I am TikTok famous. I have 2 viral videos right now that got me past 2 million views in just a couple of days, and I'm thankful for that. We've gone viral several times, but it feels good each and every time that somebody or that millions of people have interacted and loved and enjoyed or disagreed with what I've said, to the point that it becomes a viral moment. So I thank you all for your love and your support. I thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope to see you all on next Friday, where the motor mouths get to running. This is where I'm going to be. I thank you all. Love you all with the love of God. And I'll see each and every one of you on next Friday. Until then, have a blessed and a safe weekend. See you, Crystal. Bye, Sonia.